Hello, survivors! Hello, welcome to another stream, guys. Hello. How are we doing today, guys? Who have we got in chat? Z-Man, DNA, Eric, and Lord Briley, top 3 of the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I hope you're having a good Thursday. What's up, Edward, Bretland, ICB? Hello, hello. Mini Baker Lad, hello. Captain War, Susie B, Noah. Thank you all for tuning in, guys. Mauricio, I'm still having the same problem. As the official Walking Dead channel just said, there is an update for you. I think it's probably for people who are on the beta update. And it's a fix for people on the beta update. I'm not on the beta update, for instance. Because of the issues at the weekend, I decided not to update to beta, and I can still run the roadmap. I'm assuming it's to do with the beta update, but it may not be. It may not be. I'm not 100% certain here. Got 300 twice again on ATL roadmap yesterday. 4th temple will be tonight. I'm actually not doing too bad, and I have calculated that I will be able to get 50 pulls. I have calculated that I will be able to get 50 pulls. If we check where I'm at, I've got 6k, which is my 3rd temple, and that means I need 4,000 more, and it's running for how many more days? It's running for 8 more days, right? So let's say 7 more days. In 7 days, I can get 3,500 of the 4,000 I require just from the rewards, where it's 500 rewards, because it's 150, 125, 75, making it 200. Then 300 over these 4 stages. So that's 500 just to complete in the entire thing. I'll get 3,500 of the I think 3,850 that I need or something. So as long as I get in the 5 runs, and in the 7 runs, actually, I potentially could even get like 60 pulls, honestly. So I might drop some coins to try and get this 70. It really depends. I think it's 70 for the last one, right? I was getting really unlucky at the beginning. I got hundreds, like 4 or 5 times. And then I did get like a 280, and I did get a couple of mid-range 200s, so I did okay-ish. But it was looking pretty bad at the beginning. Looking pretty bad. What's up, Cygnus? Hello again, indeed. Yes. Hello again, indeed. How's this event going for you? I will say, I know it's only been going on for a few days, but compared to the Lydia event, this event that we're doing right here, for Steve, I will just say there's one word that I can say for this so far. Is slow. Like, it just feels so slow, because it's just like, with Lydia, it just seemed like every time I did an event, like I did an event and then I did a roadmap a lot of the time, because, you know, I did stages or something. Like, this just seems like a battle pass, which is generally quite slow. Like, personally, I don't mind having this event every now and again, just like to chill out a bit, but it's not mega engaging. Which I don't mind, because war's going on at the moment, and that's just rough anyway. So, what's up, TK? Welcome to the stream. Welcome in to the stream, guys. Thank you very much for the early likes on the stream as well. We're up to double digits already. I do appreciate that. I'm choosing mine right at the end. Yeah, this event is super boring. I mean, I guess it's like, it's just not my. It's just like, do milestones, get the stuff, you know, blah blah. Whereas the Lydia one was like, I was having to do mad calculations, but it was like I wanted to, because I wanted to work out which character I wanted to get, you know, which one was worthwhile. I was holding off. There was a little bit of like, I was feeling maybe a bit of it, like we weren't getting information on stuff that was going to be coming. Like, I'm not sure if it was planned or if it was just like, oh, we're going to do a different roadmap. Let's do a different roadmap. But yeah, otherwise I thought the Lydia event was great. Honestly, I think that's probably one of the best events they've done in the Mythic era. Just because if I put in all the time and energy and maybe potentially money, because I did drop some coins on it, and I think I even did drop $10 on it because I had a little bit left over from a donation from Keyhand from my Amazon when I bought my battle pass, to get just a little bit extra, and my game might have crashed. It's just lagging a little bit at the moment. I don't know why. I don't know why it's lagging a little bit. 5 days. That's the Lilith. I don't think that counts towards mythic characters though. I think some people have tested that out and it doesn't work towards mythic characters, unfortunately. So there's that. Okay. Get one of my S-class teams down here. I got max points in arenas, guys, yesterday. But I came 17th because I didn't do it until like, I think I didn't do it till like 7 hours after it came out. My God, how many people at first place? 21 people at first place. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. Alert squads. Cannot enter. Domination. Oh, I might be able to get it. It's only been going on for an hour, and alert squad might be half of people, I guess. I don't know if I've got alert command, to be honest. I think that'd be the easiest way to do it. Alert command. Oh wait, do I need 3? I might need 3. Do you need 3 alert characters? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Command. There we go. Can hold a 1535 as well. Perfect. 1535. Can have the splash. Is it 3 or 2? 3. I have to have Rick, so Tyrese, you gotta go. Unfortunately, buddy, I don't know who else. Who's another alert damage dealer? Pretty much no one, right? Kapoor, can he rush turn 1? Not yet. I think eventually when he can, he'll be okay in this position. He gets 20, he gets 55 AP right now. Yeah, it's not enough. Axel, I guess. Man, I don't have a leveled up Axel. Laurie, I guess, actually. Laurie, Carol. Yeah, okay. There are other damage dealers. I'm gonna have to go for this dude at the moment. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone else who can really fit the bill. Anyone else? Which is a shame. Which is a shame. Just go for a bigger attack stat. It's just gonna be all in on Sandy and hope for the best. What's up, Nixie? Will they restock the shop? Yeah, the new update to the shop is out. I'll show it on the screen. It's a day away. There is a character getting removed, and I will say this character is almost vital for a future collection, guys, because he's one of the hardest characters to come by. So, if you're interested in, the Survivors, what is it? The Survivors, what's it called? Mythic Trial. This character's a must. This character's a must. Our absolute defense is going to come out from him. I can feel it. Okay, okay. He shouldn't be able to absolute defense execution, right? I wouldn't have thought. So you're going to address the crappy wheels and bit shop updates. I wonder why they don't touch Prestige Wheel. I think the wheels updates are actually pretty good. They're giving leaders out, attack leaders. That's good. What other characters could they have given out? If you've got other character ideas, let me know. Okay, we'll go for you. Because I think the characters they're giving out are pretty decent. Alert max points is 775k if you 2-turn it with govs. Yeah. Avoid the govs, man. Avoid the govs. Yeah, avoid the govs. Avoid the govs. Like I'm doing. Just avoiding the govs. Attack leaders is good. What's that? Okay. Just as long as I got no like attack down or something like that. Like what characters could they have like realistically released at the same time as the characters that they have released. I think they released Conrad quite early here, honestly. I think Conrad's come out quite early. I didn't expect him to come out. When I was talking about the characters I thought would come in, I was saying like Harper, Skins, and Ash, and those 3 characters did come in. But because in terms of like timeline, I thought they were quite realistic characters to pick. But other than that, I'm not really sure what else we could have expected. I think the characters they released were pretty the expected characters. Cal was guaranteed almost the character that would put into the Mythic Token wheel in terms of how they're doing the release of the characters. And I've already talked about how I don't think they I might get max points exactly here. Let's see. Let's pick up a really bad team. This one or this one. It's just if they've got stun on defense, they've got a lot of alert characters in all these teams, man. Alerts, basically if I see a tough team, I'm like, yes. A tough team is good. A tough team is good. Like, I mean, it's quite high up, that's the only thing. The only reason a tough team is good is because it's got less chance of having, like, control weapons that actually affect my rush. Well, there's no leader here. There's no leader here. Okay, as long as it's got a window, and he should be a window, we should be good. We should be good. Yeah, good. Max points. Easy. Easy. No leader. I'll take the no leader. Maximum damage. Wait. Oh, damn. I took the wrong... No! I can't believe I did that. I didn't look at the score that they're given out. I was assuming it gave... Oh, I'm such an idiot. Let's go again. Let's go again. Look at the score lockdown. I was like, 160k? Wait a sec. Didn't even clock. When will they update? Tomorrow. It will happen at the time of the refresh. At the time of a refresh, it will happen at the time of refresh. Let's just blitz through this one this time. Because we know the teams I can take. I got 2 of the 3 predictions right for the update, Harper and Conrad. You actually predicted Conrad. I would not have thought Conrad would be in there, to be honest. I would have thought Conrad was a bit too recent. Like, in memory, anyway. So, yeah, that's a good shout if you did pick him. Can't believe we messed that up. Can't believe it. Oh, please get a splash. Come on. Okay. Okay, we got lucky. The execution is actually kind of useful. What a mess up. Yo, what's up, Ruben? I have never gotten to be in World Champions. Is it worth the effort if you happen to be one of the few to be able to participate? World Champions is a real big debate. If you want to go, try. I think that's pretty much it. If you want to go, try. If you don't, then don't. Thank you very much for the super chat, Itsuki. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. How am I not winning? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? What is this? What is this? Okay, we'll come back to this later. Oh, I mean, I can't really come back to this later, guys. That's the thing. I got to do this first because, you know the way it works. It sucks, but it's the way it works. So I got to do it like right now. I should have done it before stream, but I actually completely forgot. I completely forgot. I do apologize, guys. So let me just get this out of the way. I actually had it in the bag on the last one. It's my fault. What wheels refresh? The wheels refresh is coming tomorrow. Gold Mythic wheel. We also have Bit Shop update, gold medals. We're gonna look at the update on the screen in a second. But it's basically the monthly update that they've been doing. And this is the new month basically. It's a new month. Okay, he's still alive. He's dead. Cool. Kill him reds. Yeah, it's just whether they got control weapons or not. It's default teams a lot of the time, so it's whether they got control weapons a lot of the time. The alert squad is one of the harder squads, though, I will say. It is one of the harder squads. Full show. No, that's actually lower than the other scores, just by a bit. Just by a bit. I think I actually dodged this team last time. Ah, oh, this Cal is killing me, man. Oh my god. I'm just getting RNG'd. It's turned into Conquest. And it's not even like RNG to beat it, it's just RNG to beat it turn 1. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. There we go. Thank you for the content. Very much appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I totally forgot. Yep, it resets tomorrow. It's got about a day left. Sometimes we get the reset a day early. But I think that was maybe a bug. That happened once, so it's like, oh, we could get a day earlier, but I think that was just a mistake. I don't think it's going to happen again. It was actually kind of cool, to be honest. Think they'll ever add a character costume I mean, like skins, you know, like having character skins. I think that would be a massive thing they could add to the game. It would make them money without adding power to the game. Honestly, I think that would be one of the best updates they could do. Oh damn, it's the dude again. I bet you he's got upgraded as well. No, he hasn't. Wait. How much of a chance? No, he hasn't got it. He hasn't got it. Have you made any content to counter the Tara teams? I mean, I do my war streams. I can make a Tara counter video if you really want me to, but pretty much it's just Lydia, you know. At the moment, if for free to play, it's pretty much just Lydia. There's not much more you've got at the moment. What is this weapon? That's crazy. That's crazy weapon. I was gonna say we didn't get the last dude. I hope they add Razzo. Razzo is in the gold mythic tokens already. He was added a couple of months ago. And he was a big addition, honestly. I think Razzo was one of the best additions they've done. This should be an easy win, right? Should be. The sirens are going as well. Yes, max score. This time I did get max score. We didn't mess up. Okay, we're done. We're finished, guys. Let's go. We can move on. We can move on. Turn 1 to everyone. Should be max score. Give me that. I think it's 881 or 191. There we go. Guarantee first place. Eric, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the... Is that a rejoin? Is that a milestone? Why is it not saying a milestone? That's a rejoin. That's a rejoin. Thank you so much. I'm not sure what color badge that is. What color badge is that? Because it's got a green background. I can't really tell. Is that green or is that... Or is that pink? I think it's pink. My eyes, that hurts my eyes to try and work out what color that is, guys. It hurts my eyes. Okay, let's look at the news on the screen. I'll just get up. There you go. Okay. So, here comes some of the information. It says, Gold Medals, Bit Shop and Wheels Update, October 2021. Hello survivors, the October refresh is here. We're excited to share the following changes coming to the TWD Gold Medals collections, Bit Shop and various wheels. by 22nd of October 2021. Who was that? That was Mike. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the 5 months milestone. Thank you so much. Hero of the Wheel updates. We have got Gold Mythic Conrad being added to the Gold Mythic Token Wheel. This is the orangey Gold Mythic Token Wheel, of course. We have got Gold Mythic Cal being added to the Mythic Recruit Token Wheel. And this one was kind of expected. I guess, I can't remember the event character that comes afterwards, but we can check the, I'll check the monument afterwards and I'll just tell you which character is likely to come out next month, the same sort of deal. Gold medal collections, we have got Ash and we have got Harper. I think this is good, especially Harper, an attack leader that I think is probably one of the better attack leaders in the game when it comes to support. Is going to be massively available. I think this is a good move. If you did pick up 2 of her in that Negan, like, mega raid event in the past, you can get her to Limit Break 2 and potentially 3, because I think the Limit Break 3 just got pretty much announced. Bitch shop update. We can see that skins is being added, and this is nice. I predicted this one along with Ash and along with Harper, but Abraham is getting removed, and he is one of the hardest characters to come by because he's not in the gold medal section of the museum. He is completely RNG on the gold mythic wheel. So if you do really like Morgan as a survivor, you will need to get 5 Abrahams, like 3 or 4 to 5 Abrahams. Okay. Bitshop might be one of the only places you can actually get him, unfortunately. Bitshop might be one of the only places you can get him. If we look at the sales change, we've got Mirabelle going on sale again. I think she was on sale once before. I'm pretty sure she was on sale once before. We have got, maybe not actually. Maybe she was just added once before. I know she was added, but I'm not sure. And then we have Tyrese going on sale. I don't think these are the best sales personally. But yeah, I don't think the characters in the Bitshop are that great, other than like Zachary. Like Zachary going on sale. But I think a lot of people would have complained. If Zachary went on sale, a lot of people got him to Limit Break 2. Maybe even picked up a last one as well. So they would have been like, why are you putting him on sale? I just picked him up and blah, blah, blah. So they couldn't win in that situation. And then the sales ending on Michonne and Garrett. I picked up both Michonne and Garrett on sale because they're on sale for 2, I believe. And it looks like the price of these are going to remain the same at 3. This was a change last month where it went from 4 to 3 on the main price and then 3 to 2 on the sale price. So I think this is actually not too bad an update, honestly. Get 2 attack leaders. We can switch back to in-game. 1 second. And we can go to the monument, and I can't really think of other characters that are around those characters' releases that really could have been released otherwise. We've got skins. We already have Cliff in Battle Pass. I guess that could have been one. We've already had Zachary. Basically, everyone before him is free, right? Ty, Jesse Anderson. So everyone up to this point is free to play. Carol, Martinez, Michonne. Well, when I say free to play, I'm doing air quotes, like accessible. Okay. The next bunch of characters. This is the one. In the next potential bunch of characters is this one, which would be honestly a massive surprise. But in the next bunch of characters is that one. Because yeah, she's in the next bunch of characters. And then who's the next event character? The next event character after Cal is Gov 2000. But they've already released him, so there might be a month where they don't have anyone added, but they could add Gov 2000 to that wheel anyway. Uncle Sam is not accessible yet, so they could potentially have certain characters that aren't accessible. I don't think there's any of these old characters that aren't accessible. No, they're all accessible. That was the first promo. Okay. Yeah, they're all accessible. Except Uncle Sam here. But we are into a page where we've got multiple inaccessible. Oh no, we haven't. Well, yeah, actually, maybe Kapoor, I don't know, maybe Kapoor could be added somewhere. Erica as well actually isn't added anywhere, so they might add Erica. She's all the way down here. So Erica could take the place of, like, the event character for the Mythic Token Wheel or something. So I'm not sure what's going to happen next. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Personally, I think promos are coming into the wheels too quickly. That's my thoughts, because, like, you know, I think it's only 2 months at the moment, or I think it should be like 3 to 4. The only reason I think it should be 3 to 4 is because just to slow down the meta shifts that we're having quite heavily right now. And I don't think, like I said, I don't think Abraham is in the gold medals. He's only in gold mythic tokens. I've got like, I'm gonna say air quotes again. Air quotes. I've got really lucky and picked up a bunch of Abrahams from mythic token pools. I don't think he's the best character in there, but I've got him ready for limit break 3. So, like, here's my Abraham. Where is he? Limit break 2 Abraham, and I've got another one. I've got a 5th somewhere. There you go, a 5th. So I've got my 5. The one that I find hard to get is Rosita. So they might put Rosita actually in the next event character, because I think Gov 2000 and Rosita were 2 events at the same time. Okay, I'd have to get mad orangey lucky there though. Yeah, this Rosita I'm pretty bad with. The rest of my survivors are okay, I think. But yeah, I think I don't think it's too bad an update. The thing that is kind of surprising to me, though, is I've only got 2 pulls on the Gold Mythic wheel after, what, 20 days? Today's October 19th, right? Or October 20th. Right? Am I right? 20th, right? 20th. 21st. Man, dates are getting to me. It's one of these days, but it's like, it's getting worse. I don't know what it is. I've got barely any Gold Mythic token pulls. I've saved for the whole month so far, and I've only got 2 pulls. And 10,000 of that, at least 10,000 that I got from changing Doomsday tokens. So, like, not even a proper reward. Not even a proper reward. I will potentially get this bonus here. Where is it? In 3 upgrades. But we haven't got many Gold Mythic token wheels this month. Limit break 3 and Inner Circle announced. I mean, yeah, we already had it announced, but I can show it on the screen in a second. One sec. I think they maybe, let's see, they got a date proper announced now. Morgan was in the first trials of, yeah, but when he comes back around, they said they're going to re-release trials, so when he comes back around, you have to be ready. Okay, yeah, 21st of October, so yeah, I don't know what's going on with my Gold Mythic token wheel pulls. We have seen the community asking about the upcoming release of Limit Break 3 and the Inner Circle, so we wanted to share an update to the timeline after considering player feedback. Originally, we wanted to share the news about the upcoming Limit Break 3 so players were ready as soon as Limit Break 2 became available, in order to provide players time to get a hold of the fighters they needed when Limit Break 3 did unlock. The original time span was equal to what we had passed between Limit Break 1 and Limit Break 2. But after taking player response into consideration, we decided to delay the rollout of Limit Break 3 and Inner Circle. I think personally Limit Break 1 and Limit Break 2 is too short, because the time difference between Mythics released and Limit Break 1 is what should have been each break. But, you know, it is what it is. We wanted to let everyone know that we are now planning for Limit Break 3 and Inner Circle to be released in late December. We'll communicate. So they're going to stick to their 2021 promise. In terms of, like, no limit breaks in 2022. We will communicate an exact date as we get closer to launch, so keep an eye on our official blog and Discord for more information. We're always monitoring player feedback and wanted to make sure we communicated the updated timeline to players as soon as it was decided upon. Thanks for your patience. Simple as that, guys. Simple as that. Simples. Doesn't say how they're going to release Inner Circle. I am kind of worried about Inner Circle, honestly. Inner Circle worries me. I'll be honest. Inner Circle worries me. Because it basically is the potential to just open floodgates for me personally, that's really bad. Like for me, as someone who's stuck with Conquest the entire time, to stay like on level with the people who have got all the promos as much as possible. So I may be hitting with weaker characters. I may have weaker characters than them, but I've got the same level. For them to have the best characters and to be like 300 levels ahead of me soon, I'm not so sure, man. That's the bit that's gonna be like, well. That's when it goes from pay to win to pay to play, because you can't really actually do anything unless you pay. That inner circle scares me. I'll be honest. It could be bad for really bad for the game, but you know. Yeah, no. And there was no gold mythic wheel update, was there? Yeah. Gold mythic wheel update was Conrad. That's who was added to the gold mythic wheel. I think it's a disappointment. Who could I showed you the monument. Who else could they have added? There's literally no one else there. So if you're saying it was disappointment, you're saying that the promos that they released at that like time of month was bad. But I'm pretty sure if I went back to those videos, people were complaining about promos, guys. So like it can't be every single way. It can't be every single way. Can't be every single way. Like you can say maybe those promos aren't going to do much against the current meta stuff. Maybe you can say that. But I think Conrad is actually a pretty good leader. I think he's a pretty good leader, and you can take. I think isn't he got like bonuses to fast characters, or is he just a rainbow lead? All teammates get 30% attack, and up to 3 teammates get Guardian Shield. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. It stops you from getting absolutely destroyed. If you take a Guardian on attack, like you can take Michonne 2000. I think I showed that in the video when I previewed him. You can have 5 Guardian Shields turn 1 on attack. That's actually pretty decent. It's a shame Guardian Shields don't block bleed damage, but it's pretty decent. And this guy, you can get to crazy amounts of attack. You can get him up to like easy 100, 120k, you know? I go up to like 115 or something if I really tried. So his rush can do quite a lot of damage. And then there's more Guardian Shields. I think he's a pretty decent character. It's just going to be hard to get him. It's complete RNG to get him. Whereas Harper is not so RNG. And I think she's like vital if you want to build a strong attacks team. I think her, Michonne 2000 and Valkyrie in the same team are going to be really good. Personally. I like the skins in bits. Didn't think about Abe. Short on bits right now. Yeah. I mean, you could just get lucky. God Mythic Will, you could just get Abraham a couple of times, you know. Morgan is not accessible. I mean, he is if you have the characters. He's a Mythic Trial. Right now, you could 100% work towards getting Morgan when he comes back as a Mythic Trial character. Like, this in your hands. Sure, like I said, there is potential that it's RNG based. Like right now, I'm working on this team because we're doing the Atlanta, like return to Atlanta thing. And there is the potential that you could get Laurie from a Mythic Trial because she was on the art and everything. So like a lot of people are assuming there's going to be a Mythic Trial for Atlanta characters. So I'm working on my Atlanta team. And I'm going to see what I get from these pools. And I'm going to just basically, if it is announced, I'm just going to buy everything I require in the medals and stuff. Everything. And that's why if I got 70 pulls, it'd be huge because they all cost 6 gil bits and I don't have the 6 gil bits. Hey, what's up, Richards? Drop that goal. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. It's all good. I hate how I can just go to the news log. How I can't just, I mean, alright. I think they disabled it because it was making people crash. I'm guessing. I know people were crashing. That's why I've never checked it in game for like ages, because I think since the Mythic era, honestly, it's made people crash a lot. Before the Mythic era, it was like every now and again, but since the Mythic era, it's made people crash quite a lot. Is this a good Zachary weapon? plus 45% attack, plus 30% defense, absolute defense, and every turn 25% chance to hurt a teammate. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. This is what I've got default on my Zachary right now. I haven't got... I mean, actually, it might not show his default weapon. It might just show his... It might just show his... Yeah, this is the weapon I put in his hands. HP is better than defense. Because it counters burn and bleed. And he has 2 procs of absolute defense. So he has 2 chances of taking 0 damage anyway. And defense doesn't... defense isn't taken into consideration there. I use this weapon sometimes on attack. I don't think it's got his default weapon here. But his default weapon is basically... the top weapon. It's going to have more attack than the top weapon. I'm going for 50% attack and then 1535. And that, basically, the reason you have that, even on defense teams, is because it has a chance to... it just gives better bleed. It just gives better bleed. And like I said, 2 procs of absolute defense. I'm not sure where it is. It was one of the first weapons I... Oh no, it's his default weapon. It's his default weapon. Okay, one sec. I'm upgrading his default weapon. The first weapon I ever upgraded is actually in his hand, strangely enough. The very first weapon I ever upgraded. So that's his default weapon, and I'm going to go for 50% attack and 1535 off this. That's what I'm going for. I think I said this in my Zachary guide. Go check out my Zachary guide if you want to know about Zachary. Day Night Night Shine. And welcome to the stream as well. What's up, Brent? What the hell is Inner Circle anyway? Not paying attention, apparently. Inner Circle is where for every 15... For every... Let's pretend right now I'm Limit Break 3 maxed out. These are all Limit Break 3 characters. And then for every extra Limit Break 3 character, I'll get 15 levels extra in that role. So if I'm someone who's got like 10, of each promo, but I think that's maybe why they're keeping it so far ahead. Maybe we'll have to see, because I mean, honestly, I am overreacting a little bit. There aren't that many promos ahead of what I've got, but I don't have that many characters that are Limit Break 3. I can definitely say that. Like out of all of these characters here, which there's got to be. Let's have a little check. How many characters there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So you're looking at over 80 characters. You're like at 93 characters right now, right? I've got 11 or 12 Limit Break 3. So someone could have like 70 Limit Break 3. And then for every character they've got Limit Break 3 past mine, their lieutenant system's gonna be 15 levels higher in that role. That's where it gets. I think it's 15 levels. I hope it's only 15 levels. It's just like I think it's 15 levels, but it could be more, to be honest. It could be 45, and I don't know. Do you notice why it's only 3 skeleton Steves when we only LB2? Yeah, I saw that was a big complaint. I think they obviously need to update the events a little bit, but I do believe it was announced that there is a potential event, well, not potential, but there is an event coming out with a 4 skeleton Steve during this event as well. But we don't know how accessible that's going to be. It could be promo, it could be free to play, it could be grind. It could be like another raid 5 million times thing. Hopefully not. World map like 5 million times is a bit better than raid 5 million times, but yeah. But there is meant to be a fourth Steve on the way. There is meant to be. I saw a guy with Tough Tomb from Challenge Run, and at grade 4 he had him over 50k HP in defense. Yeah, I mean it's definitely potential, because he gets 45% defense from his own buffs. If you look at him, he gets 45% defense from his own buffs. Does she just say dots? ... Yeah, she actually apparently just says ... Thank you very much, Seren. Thank you very much. If we look at him maxed out, we can see that at grade 3 he gets all tough teammates get 30% defense, and he gets that himself too. And then if he has a defense weapon and a HP weapon and then like a HP leader, I guess, was it behind a Tara lead? Because Tara gives HP, I believe. I think Tara gives HP. Yeah, so, I mean, you could definitely have reasonably good stats at grade 4. Just not going to have very good passives. Atlanta Trials is incoming. I'll confirm here. Okay, cool. Once return event ends, some other big comms today. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Sounds good to me. So I mean, I think they've already said this when it was originally announced that eventually Mythic Trials will just constantly be flowing. So it's really slow right now, but the return of Survivors will come in at some point. The return of Skybound X. We'll probably get a new Mythic Trial at some point, you know. I think they probably should have had more Mythic Trials by now, though. I will say that. I think we talked about in the previous stream where it feels like right now we should probably have had the return of a second Mythic Trial, and we should have already had like 5 Mythic Trials, rather than we only just had 3 and we're having the return of our first. Like, it just seems kind of slow, especially considering the pace at how quick the promo stuff's going. Like, different parts of the game are going at different speeds. Like, if you're not bringing that back to trials very quickly, they're not going to be viable for very long. Hey, what's up, Seren? Thank you again for the well, it wasn't a super chat, it was actually Streamlabs, so thank you again for Streamlabs. I do appreciate the Streamlabs donation. That's going straight into the next grocery purchase fund. Thank you very much. None of these characters are bad. They all have their uses. Like, Harper's a good leader for challenge run. No. Harper's a great leader for attack teams with 5 strong characters. If you have Harper and Valkyrie from challenge run in the same team, you're going to get so much bonus trait damage. Fast characters can get absolutely destroyed. Like, it's not even going to be funny. Like, watch just like a basic attack from any character in that team just obliterate any fast character. It won't be even funny. Raid 5 million times, you know what I mean? Like, I can't remember how many times it was for Negan. It was just an absurd number. The thing about raiding is you can't skip it. You actually have to manually do raids. But at least with the world stuff, at least the world energy, you can skip it with the tokens. You've got, you know, I think if they're gonna ever do something like that again, they could just add something on the side where it's like, yeah, trade in 10 of your cans, be it world or raid, for this many of the items. You can maybe do that on a daily basis, just to save yourself some time. You know, you're still using cans, but you're just saving actual time. The time is so valuable, and it's just like, yeah, spend the next 5 hours doing this. It's like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Andre from Challenge Run is what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, I 100% no, Carlos. I 100% no. It's because of his passive buff. If you check out the video I did of him when he came out, the preview video, he gets up to 45% defense buff. When I show it in a screen, a team, and he's with, like, I think he's with Davey in that team, and you can sort of see just what he does for other people, but also what he does for himself. So yeah, he can get crazy amounts of defense, and if you team him up with the right characters in certain game modes, let's just say he can get nuts. Like, I teamed up Razzo with Ezekiel yesterday on a Conquest run, yeah? And I did Ezekiel's rush, and Razzo got it. And Razzo had a 350% defense buff. He did his rush, and his bleed did 45k bleed. Yeah? In Conquest, that's actually really good. He absolutely destroyed the character that he did it against. So, like, certain characters can get massive benefits from that. And that's a passive benefit before the fight starts, like a 1535, so it stacks with all the things. Yo, what's up, Hando? Welcome to the stream. I personally think Inner Circle should be extra 15 levels per 5 characters. It doesn't mean... Nah. It's not going to be... I mean, we'll see how it is when it comes out, but it's just... It's going to be rough. I think it's going to be rough for a lot of people. I don't think it's just going to be rough for free-to-play guys. I also think it's going to be rough for whales, because they're going to constantly feel like they have to pick up every promo. or they're gonna fall behind. They're gonna Inner Circle's gonna make whales feel like free to play against other whales. That's because they're gonna be like, I'm gonna fall behind if I don't pick up this promo, which is what a lot of free to play always feels. So it's gonna be actually kind of funny when it comes out. My Andre is sitting on 50-50. You've actually leveled Andre up, Noah. I've chilled on Andre. I haven't leveled any of my characters up because I feel like I'm gonna get the second characters pretty quick. Like I'm already like almost a quarter of the way there, you know. Well, no, maybe not a quarter, but you know, it's only 3 weeks away. I can chill for 3 weeks and pick them up and get max levels for them. I can chill. Ico, Cal, and Rosita were really easy to get, but for Gold, Mythic, Skelly, Steve, you're going to have to grind for him, and he's going to be a hard one. No, I mean, he's not. He's exactly the same. The events are almost identical. Their events are exactly the same, buddy. RTS watching, look, just say, do you think you could do our job better? There's a lot of moving parts at a company, right? There's a lot of moving parts. That's how it works. I mean, if you guys work for a company, you know, like, it isn't one dude doing it all. I wouldn't even assume it would be one dude overseeing it all. Like, it would probably be like a lot of different teams, you know? And that can be really like efficient, but it can also be sometimes what slows things down, you know. Just the way it is. No leader. I mean, it's up to you guys. It's up to you. Oh, go on, Connor. Go on, Connor. You know you want to. Just smash them. Smash a line. Here comes the boom. Boom. He's already dead, but Connor's damage didn't do anything. It's like he's already dead. It's like that. Nani? Okay. 5 cans you spend like 24 stages seems fair. Yeah, I've leveled. The only one I've leveled is Andre. He's actually usable at grade 4 in my opinion. Yeah, I always only think about level up points. Not just usability. Like right now, Tara is usable at grade 4. I haven't leveled her up. But there is also because I do not have... oh, that was maybe not that smart. It is also because I do not have a weapon. Ah, damn. Oh, I'm doing much better damage than I thought I would be doing. I do not have a weapon for her at the moment. I don't think he's gonna get bonus HP for that. Or make SR cannons 12 or 16 energy. They did do some questions recently. Well, there were some questions that went out from well, Players Council. Although Players Council is changing. If you guys saw the information that Players Council is going to be recruiting people. So if you want to join Players Council, you need to sign up. I believe on the Discords. Check the. I think. Let me see what section you have to check. I think you have to check the embassy section. And it gives you information on how you can sign up to Players Council. Because they're looking for new members. I think Parker did an update on there and said that he was part of Players Council for 2 years. So it looks like they're either refreshing all of Players Council or some of it. Any of you guys thinking about applying for Players Council? Some of you don't even know what it is. What's up, Vim? Welcome to the stream. Sorry if I haven't said hello to you guys today. Quite a lot of people on. I don't have Payback Negan, so he's doing his job right now. Yeah, okay, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense, makes sense. Makes sense. And the bonus is he makes any tough character you got in your team just stronger instantly, which is great. Maybe I've just gotten worse at the game. You just have to hit milestones. I mean, the game for milestones hasn't really got harder. Although you have to hit top milestone a lot now. And that is something that I don't really like, personally. And it does seem like not a lot of people like the event milestones being in 400k. From my poll I did, only like 8% of people said 400k. The majority of people said only in faction missions for event milestones. I think events should not be so heavily attached to things like war, and even if it is like, even if it's a war event, it shouldn't be so heavily attached to what is effectively the bonus missions. Oh, get done. See you later. Oh, I forgot I'm using Tie Lead now. I switched to this team because it just seemed like a good idea, honestly. I don't know what else to say, guys. Just seemed like a pretty good idea. Getting pretty decent stuff, burns. It's very effective when it comes to challenge run. I need to get Razzo to limit break too, but other than that, it's pretty solid. I think that everyone else is the limit break I kind of like, air quotes, need them to be at. Okay, we're done. We're done. What place am I in? 10th. So there's only 10 people on the server that I'm on who have done 10 hits. 10 hits, done everything. Cygnus is one. A lot of people from my faction. A majority of these people are from my faction. So after that, then we have people not hitting every single thing. Like there might be like one particular thing they're not very good at, or they might have missed half a day, or missed an attack. You know, sometimes it can go like that. Every 4 hours, much more reasonable for SR. I mean, I think you're right in terms of the logins. Every 2 hour logins, yeah, I kind of agree there. They're gonna make it more difficult at some point as well. It's almost definite. So you definitely need to fix how SR works. I really couldn't tell you. What the best way of doing that would be, but I think maybe like personally. How about this? Right? This would be a cool way of doing it. You could calculate the maximum amount of free-to-play energy that a person should have, right? So let's say, how many is there? You can complete the entire thing free-to-play, which is 125 stages, right? Or like just slightly less, because I think... No, 125 stages. So 125 energy free-to-play, right? That seems fair, right? They give you 125 energy free to play, but they shouldn't give it to you straight away. So they should give you a certain amount of energy every hour with a maximum of 125 energy. And let's say I leave it for 10 hours. I shouldn't be like punished for not playing it for 10 hours with the free to play energy that I should have got. So what they can do is they can maybe make it so that the max amount of energy you can hold is 125. But you start with 8. And then is it every 15 minutes? It gives you 1. And if you're not logged in, you'll still get that 1 energy every 15 minutes. So I could basically not do SR for the first day and then just do it all on the second day, you know? But that's the bonus in terms of logging in. It doesn't really speed up how quickly you can do SR. It doesn't really speed up how quickly you can do SR. That is... Like, the first 3, for instance, for sure, no matter what, like, bronze, silver, gold, have always been really straightforward for, like, people with heavy rosters. No matter what, like, difficulty you're talking about. Unless it was, like, the super nightmare one they did. Like, the proper crazy one. So there needs to be a way of maybe skipping those 75 stages, which is just a nuts amount of stages. Which is just nuts. Last Friday's Blitz, yeah. It was probably the worst war I've had in a while. I don't know why they were testing out some of those things. It didn't feel great.
It again, like, if they test out things in war that are terrible, it kind of makes me worried that they don't realize these things are already bad. Like, I'll be able to tell you very quickly that half of the stuff in that was bad, but just from the fact that I played war for a very long time. So it's kind of worrying. Hopefully the feedback was good enough, because there was a lot of people who were like, just if you don't like something, guys, make sure you let them know. Just do it in a good way. Don't be like insulting or personal, you know. Just say you didn't like it, you didn't enjoy it, and then say why. You know, it's as simple as that. And that's all I do. I just say why I didn't enjoy something, why I thought something was a bad decision for my own personal gameplay. But I also like try and represent a little bit. So if I see people talking about it in my community, and I think it's realistic, then I talk about it. Like, for instance, people are talking about a Scotsman nerf right now. I don't think a Scotsman's been nerfed, right? I think he's been fixed. And there's a very big difference between a nerf and a fix. Like, when it came to Firestar, 100% Firestar was nerfed, because the wording was never wrong. Nothing was wrong. It performed that way for like X amount of years. Whereas with oh, my light's flickering. Oh, I hate it. One sec. I've got a halo light. I don't know if guys know what a halo light is. It's like a ring light, and then one of the bulbs, there's 4 bulbs. One of them starts flickering. I hate it. I can't even turn that one off. I could turn that one off and it'd still be fine, but it's just not letting me do that. Let me just turn it up, see if that helps. Yeah, maybe it's just because I had it a bit too dim. There we go. That's a bit better. A bit bright now, though. Jeez. But yeah, so yeah, Firestar was not really a fix, in my opinion. And that's the difference between a fix and a nerf. Like, but that's why they changed how Android 2000 worked afterwards. So yeah. Lock smash. That was a flick. I was flicking the right hand side panel of my ring light. I've got one of them. It's called a newer ring light. NEEWER ring light. And it's really good. The reason why it's really good, I stopped using my light above my head, is because it doesn't project any heat. If you're a streamer, you're not sitting here with light being projected onto you and it's hot. Like, you don't start to get warm. It's actually no heat coming off it at all. It's really bright light as well. So it's not like, you know, you shouldn't read stuff in the dark and stuff like that. I don't like doing that. So it's good. I think it's a good light. "96 days." Now you can definitely finish. Soil Road without cans. You have to log in every 2 hours. Not staying, just saying hello. No worries, Kaiser. 10-minute repair was a good idea. Yeah. There might have been, I mean, there can sometimes be more to it than everyone realizes when it comes to what they were doing. But there were a lot of things wrong there. So even if there was like more to it for one thing, there was a lot of stuff that was kind of messed up in that one. Like, I really didn't like the mercenary time, for instance. Like, not in the early minutes, but you can get 2 at 5 minutes. There are a lot of factions who would only need 1, especially in a blitz. Generally, you're going to need less in a blitz than you do in a CRW. I think there should be really, like, I don't know. My faction generally would fill within like a minute or 2, or we're going to need a merc. It's unlikely, like, or a body, like, which is a merc basically. If anything, a body's slightly better, so it'd be better for the other faction we're coming up against to have a merc, just because we'll be easier to beat. Simple as that. Lock gives Noah a flickering light. What does Noah do? No, it's fine now. I think I had it a little bit too dim. So when it's dim, obviously lights can just flicker a little bit sometimes. If you remove the top end of the rewards from the highest milestone, how should grinders be rewarded for hitting the top? Putting up 400k isn't worth for it. It's just silvers and medals. That's all it's meant to be worth. Those milestones never existed, and they were added to just be a bonus. When they were originally added, the 400k milestone was originally added, I think it literally gave one thing, like one piece of gear. It didn't give extra stuff, as in like you were going to be getting some massive gain. It was just giving you something for hitting 400k. because they identified there was a kind of player that wanted to hit 400k regularly or every now and again, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I'm 100%. If the player wants to hit 400k, but you should not ever be like not be able to take part in an event. Events are nothing really to do with war performance. Shouldn't be, you know. It really shouldn't be. Not to that level either. That just think about it in pure time. Pure time. I got messaged by people. I think Cygnus in chat said that it took him over 10 hours to get 200k. So like, if you're someone who's getting huge amounts of score, unless you're in a really low faction or in a really bad CRW, it's generally going to take you like a long time. You're generally looking at a max of like 15 to 20k an hour. Like in terms of like how quickly war refreshes. If you're in a very active faction, they're all hitting the people you're trying to hit. If you're against active factions, they're all tough factions, you know. You're not scoring quick. You're only going to be able to score quick if you're punching down or that's pretty much it. You can only score quickly if you're against worse factions. If you're against factions that are good constantly, you're never going to score quick. Die and move on. I mean, you can go and check out my last war stream. We matched against people above us in, I think, like 90% of the wars. And we're only in like 7th or 8th place. So it wasn't like we're in like 50th. So you're saying 90% of wars we should just die and move on. You've got to fight. You've got to fight. You've got to get points. Just the queue itself takes so long that if you waste it, then you're going to score even slower. It's crazy. No repairs is a better idea. No, I preferred 15-second repairs personally. There were so many times when there was one person alive on both factions, and they were having a hard time hitting each other, when everyone else could have already done the 15-second repair and been hitting each other and just getting more points. But yeah, it's at the end of the day, it's opinions. But the thing I think we all agree on is war shouldn't take as much time to get what we need to get or get what we want to get, right? I think most people agree on that. I don't see people saying, yeah, I want to have to war for this much more time. I think people who... Sorry. 1 second, guys. Okay, we're good. We're good. Nah, it wasn't actually. It wasn't. It was it was not. It was actually. I can't talk about who it actually was. It was. It was for a meeting that I can't actually attend because I'm streaming. But anyway, I'm gonna open my weapons now, guys. Tell me which weapon you want me to open. Left, middle, or right. Tell me left, middle, or right. Which one do you want me to open, guys? The 15-second repair for me was perfect to destroy the faction twice in 25 to 28 minutes. Yeah, but that's what I mean. 25 to 28 minutes. That's 2 wars an hour. And what are you getting in that war? Maybe like 12k max? So you're like scoring 20k an hour? So that's going to be 20 hours to hit 400k at that pace, and you're not going to keep that up, you know. But yeah, just realised LB3 and Inner Circle will be quite close to the start of WOC. Interessant. I think they wanted to get out before World Champions, I would assume. Was there any news on BitShop? Yeah, we've already gone over the news. Conrad's been added to gold mythic tokens. Harper and Ash are in gold medals, and Skins is in the bit shop. We also have Cal being added to just the normal mythic tokens. Okay, we've got middle, right, right, left, right, middle, middle, left, left, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 1 more left. We need 2 more middles. And we need 2 more rights. 1 left, 2 middles, or 2 rights. Which one's going to be first, guys? I killed 2 gens. They repaired, then killed me. I repaired and killed them again. They coined and started going off in event chat at me. Then I was wasting their time. Yeah, I mean, you're not just wasting their time. You're wasting your own faction's time a lot of the time doing that stuff. But yeah, especially if you're one of the harder people to hit. Okay, left. Okay, left it is. We're gonna go left, right, middle, guys. I think I'm going for like a 1535 randomly on a random green weapon, just because I didn't have anything ready, and I kind of just wanted to make this sort of like off-brand attack team weapon for Wayland, because I've noticed that sometimes I run out of 1535s and I still need to put one in Wayland's hands. So if you see like a green weapon pop up, it is for Wayland, and this would be for fast healing, which we're not going to get. Try number 700 million, and then we're also going to do left was first, and then we're going to go right. What weapon is this? This is fast hitting. Come on, give it to me. It'll be perfect. And I've been waiting for so long. I get baited every time. It's not fast hitting. It's the 1535, which I want on the next weapon. And you know, if I get strong attacks on the next weapon, guys, I'm going to flip my... I swear to goodness. I swear to goodness, if this is strong attacks, I'm going to lose my shish. Okay. Okay. We get 1535. Okay. I just needed an extra 1535 weapon on like a tanky weapon. I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that. Can't be mad. I just need to upgrade that. Have we got territories? Let's have a look ski. Does not look like it. Does not look like it. Alright. I think I have some mods. I don't think it's crazy. I don't think it's crazy, but I think I have some. I think it has some. So a random. Just open all the extra stuff what I've got on the side. Random crates that I've got left over. 5 of these apparently. 2 silvers, 3 silvers. I'll take 3 silvers. Okay, we've got no plat mods in a week. Yikers. Did we not have any raid tournaments last week? Guess we didn't have any raid tournaments last week. Okay, no plat mods. I think that's the first time ever that we've never had a plat mod. Bad. Feels bad. Unless I get really lucky out of one of these. I think I can get lucky out of one of them. But I didn't. But I did not. Nope. Nope. What's this one again? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's looking... See, I was tempted to take Harper out of that one. That's looking more and more like Sam and Tom. I don't think I can pick one up for cheap in here. Where is it? Survival. 440k. Nope. Nope. So no plat mods today. Didn't you get 4 plat mods for missions? I have not got SC. How did I get that? Oh, because I received the characters. Oh, that was a collect. Okay. Okay. I will take. I haven't got Survivors Club right now. It expired. If you're talking about... Where is it? Oh, wait. Maybe I did receive it. Oh, I did receive it. Okay. We'll open those. I did just about receive that. Did move on, no repairs, just move on, more matches. Yeah, Conquest reset. Yeah, I'll get into that in a second. One of the Conquest stages yesterday was rough. One of the Conquest stages yesterday was really rough, guys. Really rough. What am I doing? Where are we going, guys? I kind of need a lot of crit set, I think. I'm just going to go crit set. Hopefully we're going to get attack mods. Let's go. No. Yeah, okay, that's not bad. No. Okay, okay. I'll take a bleed resist. We've got 2 that are okay. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Complete RNG. It's better to go with 1 set and just hope for the best, I think. The one I already have is 40%. So that's what we can get on the other one. This. Oh. Okay. It's looking juicy. It's looking juicy. The way I remember War in 5-star era was if you got the towers first, it was so much of a boost you could just kill anyone. Tower seems so irrelevant. 3%, 50%, at least it's a boost. Yeah, I don't know. I personally think towers are just not like one of the worst aspects of War. It just seems like a really bad aspect of War personally. Because a lot of the time, okay, 15% is pretty good. A lot of the time, the people who need the towers the most can't get them if they do require them. Because if they're any good, the better faction is going to take them. Oh, we're getting some pretty decent rolls. Guaranteed 69%, but a potential 81% here. Potential. If we get 15% again, it'll be 79%. 79% bleed resist. Not bad. Pretty, could say pretty good. Better than a perfect gold. I think that's probably my best resist, honestly. Okay. Okay then. Okay then. Who do we give that to? Who do we give that to? I think we give that to Rosita. I think we give that to Rosita. 79% resist. Well, damn. I'll take that. So you can see why I need better mods here, guys, because yeah, I'm still using like off-brand. Okay, maybe I can get better here. Oh wait, what was that? Probably best. I've seen 80s before. I've seen 82% on a resist before. So yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty nice. I will take that. Thank you very much. Okay, let's hit Conquest. It should be some easy stages for the first 2. For the first 2 at least. I think basically what they need to do is increase this amount of multiplier. Just make it 1.5 higher. You know? Whatever points we get for everything right now, make it so that you get 50% more. So like for every 2 hours gameplay right now, we'd save 30 minutes, right? So it would take us an hour and a half to get 2 hours worth of gameplay. Like it isn't that big of a change, but it would have pretty big impact on people trying to hit certain milestones in terms of time. That's literally all it would save is time. People who want to war further can still war further. The people who are your crazy warriors would still be crazy warriors because they just war no matter what. But you're not cutting the legs off from the rest of your from underneath the rest of your community. I think that's probably a good way of doing things. Personally, I'd want it to be better. I'd want it to be twice as high, because if you guys remember from the 5-star era, we actually used to get milestone, like we used to get much bigger points when we hit in war. But they halved the amount when we got in war, and they made it so that, like, half of it went to your faction, and half of it went to you. Not sure I missed a day. Is why, but challenge run don't reset till 5 PM Pacific time for me. Yeah, challenge run doesn't. Challenge run. This is Conquest. Challenge run doesn't reset until then anyway. I actually did a boss stage with this team, guys. Right, because Mike just stayed alive and then he just passed around. Like he could potentially do it this time as well. But the only problem I've got this time is her. I don't think I can kill her with infection. I've actually got no idea how I can kill her, to be honest, but not with this team anyway. Okay, so now that someone else should get infected. I think it... Okay, it was her in the bottom right-hand corner. And then Mirabelle should be dead right now. Like, the infection's really good, but I don't think I'm going to be able to... Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through this team. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through this team. Mainly because of her at the top. Mainly. Mainly. Like, it's not doing any damage to me or anything. But I don't think I can kill her. Like, see how easy this boss stage is easy. I just don't think I'm going to be able to take out her. Although I might have a chance to one-shot her, maybe. Obviously, I can just take in a different team. Oh, it wasn't too bad there. She'll only get 30. Okay. It's that damn thing that she has. And I don't think I have any heal reduction right now. Yeah. So my wave clear team just nearly completed it. Who could I sacrifice from this team? Like, honestly, her, but I don't think there's anyone else I can put in instead. I mean, I don't think Zaku is that important. And if we have her, we try and give her the Whisperer weapon. Wait, does she have infection? I can't remember if she has any infection. She has normalized. That would really be helpful, actually. 50% heal reduction. Might be able to do it. And because she has 2 hits as well, it might be enough. I'm not sure. Let's not confuse anyone turn 1. And let's see what happens here. And then I can confuse someone turn 2. Like, I confuse her turn 2. And then we should be able to get the ball rolling. Cool. He has 60% heal reduction on attack. Who, Mike? Ah, I haven't leveled it up. Okay. That would have been a good one. Indeed. That guy is shield for me. Because she got normalized and in effect, and yeah, there we go. That was perfect. That was perfect because the normalized got her. It didn't, and I think she got. Well, she must have been infected. I don't even know what happened there, guys. That happened way too quick for me to even realize what happened there. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's cool. It's cute. I'll take it. Mike is fun. I need to level up that passive. Let me level up now. Let me level it up. Heal reduction. I can get up to like 30%, I guess, or the first one. Oh no. Really? It's that much? Off the go. Off the go. Damn. I'll max it out once I get a bit more materials. Hell, the Whisperers, yeah. So there you go. Just use the Whisperer weapon. If you don't have Mike, that would be really viable. Obviously, Mike was making the infection go around a little bit, so that does help. But It does help a little bit. Get stunned. Okay, he should get obliterated once we get the rush of Zachary. That's a quality of life improvement. Wouldn't be too hard. Sorry, might have to do old school war mode, reset and remove them from all, start over. Oh, you mean for mods? That would be obviously great. That would be obviously great. I'm just a little crazy. The points are crazy grind though. I mean, if you want to do it, I think you should be able to do it. I'm cool with that. Shouldn't have to do it though, right? That's my feeling. Why did you not let him rush first? Are you serious? You didn't let him rush first to revive Zachary. Now I'm not getting bleed into the next round. What a team. Fortunately, we managed to take out characters on the first turn. So infection's going to come in. Okay. We still should win. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Why did you attack him? Okay. You're in trouble, Sophia. It's time to go home. Sophia coming out of the barn right now. Okay, next one. Even your remove trick lock, it's 30 minutes to remove all. Nah, it's not 30 minutes, but it does take a while. Unless you've legitimately got your entire 1,000 mods on there. It doesn't take 30 minutes. It takes like 5 to 10 minutes, but it's I mean, I guess on a mobile phone it might be a little bit different. On a PC it doesn't take that long. But it is rough. I will 100% say my remove trick is it shouldn't have to exist. Like it's just it shouldn't have to exist. It should not have to exist. Seems longer. Yeah, I think on a mobile phone it probably takes a bit longer. But it's definitely better than the alternative. Really wish you could reset mods like you can weapons. The thing is, Alexander, the way it works with mods is the upgrades on a mod is predetermined. So if you reset it, it would just be exactly the same upgrades again the second time you upgrade it. With weapons, there is a string, right? It's a string of results, and it's just a string of rolls, if you understand how the roll stuff works. And when you upgrade a weapon, it requires a certain roll to get a certain upgrade, and each individual weapon will just have a string of rolls connected to that weapon. And then basically it will roll based on the next update basically that you do on it, and that way when you reset it, it will always have a sort of a string of rolls that it will be able to pull from. Doesn't work that way with mods, and it's to stop people from cheating, because what will happen is, let's say someone could have a perfect mod, Scopey could look at that perfect mod and see that someone's forced the mod to have certain updates, and then they can see what the actual updates would be. It'll be like a raw file mismatch on the what's it called? Damn. Like you can get like file size mismatches just to make sure you're not getting like a hacked file and stuff like this. It's gonna be the same thing on mods. Do you know what bug on Vance they are referring to on the official announcement? If it's the bug with regards to Outlast, I think it's just an Outlast bug at the moment. But I don't think it's anything other than that. I believe it's meant to be fixed real soon. Okay, this team will not beat this team. I believe it's meant to be fixed really soon. Yeah, it's definitely not going to win. Look at that. Look at that. Tank's coming in and wrecking me. Okay. Okay. Different team time. We'll go for... this has kind of been a little go-to team for me recently, so I might actually just like... I might actually just create it. Because it's been a little bit of the old go-to. But yeah, the issue with Outlast, I think at the moment... I've noticed it a couple of times, you might have noticed it, where Outlast characters like randomly just die before going into Outlast. And it can be based on like if they die from a certain way. So it can be based on being killed by certain things. Seems to, for me, I've noticed it with Infection the most. But it might be other things too. They might update it in the FAQ. It shouldn't be a bug for very long, like I say. So I wouldn't worry too much about it, to be honest. Oh, that is actually really, really handy. Do I think I can take her out turn 1? Probably not. Probably. Damn ye. No crits and an absolute defense. Well, scumbags. I'm gonna get 3 characters destroyed. Watch. Yay. Yay. Okay, she's definitely the one I should take out first, though, because I can absolutely obliterate her. It's a shame I can't, like, actually one-shot her, though. It's a shame I mean, it doesn't make that much of a difference, but... Okay, do I just... The burns on these characters. I need to take him out so that she gets stunned. She has to get stunned, basically. Okay, she did get stunned. And then he needs to attack. Okay, okay, we're good. The burns should come in. That's nice. That's nice. We'll bleed this line. I can also do that. Do I Do I care about his AP? I can get his AP up a little bit. What does his AP cost? 75. He can fully heal himself. I can try to stun somebody. I've stunned 3. If I can get a 4 stun, that would be very beautiful. That would be very beautiful. Oh, he's got natural absolute defense. That was my mistake. I forgot about that. I completely forgot. He's going to do his signature move, so I will not rush. Just try and do some basic attack damage against this guy, I guess. Oh, he actually had a resist as well, and it didn't proc. That's awesome. Okay, we'll try and take out this dude, but yeah, I don't think it's going to work this time. Maybe we'll try and get full HP. Try and get some AP. Oh, thank you. And then I'll just try and take him out. Absolute defense, absolute defense. Should be alright. No one's going to get taken out here. Good. Good, good, good. Oh man, he just doesn't take any damage. He hasn't even got any stats. I don't get. I don't get. Okay, Zeke should not get healed. Zeke should not get healed. I'm trying to stun you again. Haha. Burn you. I bleed you even. Zeke should not have got healed. Oh yeah, I forgot they changed it. I forgot they changed it. If you guys don't realise, they've actually changed how fast healing works. They didn't announce it. Just FYI. It now heals the... Oh, I got lucky. But it now heals the 2 people with the lowest HP. Not percentage HP, which it used to always be. Okay. Can we get lucky? No. Sort of. Yes. No. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. He should be. Hopefully, he doesn't die actually, because then I can still get the stun in. And somehow, I've got no idea how he's not dead. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Now this is gonna be tough because this dude has defense while stunned. That may be enough. I'm not sure what his infection is. 80% heal reduction. He's got 80% heal reduction on right now. And he's got 25% infection. I don't think that's going to be enough, to be honest, but we shall see. It might it might be enough if we can control him right now. We kind of need to control him right now, though. I think he's just gonna do his signature move and heal now. We managed to bleed him as well. He would have been dead otherwise. Infection would have got him. That Eugene literally absolutely defended 90% of my hits, and he only has 45%. It was like crazy amount of hits that he absolutely defended. That was kind of crazy. Well, I think I could turn one kill him, honestly. Had to laugh. Sorry. You have to laugh. I think I could turn one kill him, you know. Like it's not. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. It's too good. It's too good. It's too good. It's too good. Okay, I need to just blow them up right now. Everyone's I'm gonna risk it. Bad risk. Really bad risk. It's annoying me now. Sure, mate. Sure. Okay. He's stunned. Lack of damage is insane. Percentage damage is not going to beat these guys. 100k defense, 100k HP, and they get 150. I think I just have to not stun them. Who's got stun weapons? But I need to disarm them. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to bring another team down. Other characters in their team is obliterate, but might have to bring another team. I must be getting harder. The ones do boss stages on YouTube slowed way down the past week. I understand. No, I've had boss stages which I've done in like the first turn. There are some that are less RNG based. Basically anything that has bleed and burn resist. It narrows your team down to a very, very small amount of characters you can use. So Doc Stevens and Ezekiel have exactly the same mods. And it's really full level RNG. Burn, bleed, resist, and defense while stunned. So you can't stop them from absolute defending unless you take a disarm. But there's not really much room in a team for a disarm at the moment. There's just no room. There's just no room, to be honest. There's no room. Disarms don't do enough. So I could try my other team, which seems to be deleted. I'm getting phantom team deletions. Okay, here it is. I did definitely have one team get deleted though. I don't know what happened to that one. Okay, we're gonna restart until we get the infection here. So that should be him gone. Can't have her go off. Very bad. Realistically, we can't have her do much, but we need the Guardian Shields to do their work right now. Nice. Not really good. If I'm honest. Stun. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. He didn't get held at all. Get these up. Oh, she did get attacked on her Guardian Shield. That's actually good. The burn damage is a problem though. Okay, Dr. Stevens is out for the count. This is a problem. She got stun resist. Nope. Okay, he needs to be. Ah, this sucks. I might actually have to do this. I guess I did. And she's still alive. This is such a problem. Like, her basic attacks are doing so much damage right now. Let me see if I can do that. Who did that go to? It went to him and it's perfect. 85% health reduction too, right? Did it go to him? Yes, 70%. Alpha limit break 2 now. 70% is lovely. I need to gain AP. Who's gonna still be alive? I need to stun her, honestly, just to stop her from doing her attacks. Because she is a problem. Okay, we should have him die. That's cool. Can't afford for her to rush. We can't really afford for him to rush either. We just need to get rid of someone. She should be dead. I don't think I have AP drain on any of these characters. Got burn on both of them. Okay, need to gain AP here. I need to hope that it doesn't like obliterate someone. Okay, that's actually okay. It's actually okay. It's actually okay. It's that we're okay. We're good. We're okay, guys. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Everything's okay. We're good. Whoo! Yeah, looking worrisome. Looking worrisome. There's so many like numbers and stuff with those teams. I don't know how I survived with Andrea 2K doing basic attacks for so long. Don't know how. Okay, let's get onto the easy stages and I can actually read what you guys are saying. Okay. Yo, what's up, DJ Step? Welcome to the stream as well. You had 250% defense. Yeah. No, it wasn't. I don't think it was from Zeke. It was from his defense while stunned. It might have been from Zeke as well, but he had defense while stunned. Those stages are impossible to take out with percentage damage, honestly. Unless you can somehow fit a... I haven't figured out how to fit a disarm into those teams. Like, it just takes up too much space. That's the fun of Conquest Challenge. You really have to work at it. You get excited by George, I think. I got it. So yeah, but like I know it's, I actually complain about this myself personally, like when it comes to like when people review games, for instance, on Steam or something, and they say, it wasn't the game I wanted, and they give it a bad review. But I'm kind of doing that at Conquest to a certain extent. But I think what I'm saying is quite fair in that I wanted Conquest to give me the opportunity to use more of my roster, but in actuality, it just makes me only use a very specific part of my roster. Some of those characters are characters I can't use in other parts of the game, but it's still very, very limited. It isn't like a wide array of characters are usable. They haven't set up the stages for that to be the case, you know? I think when I originally talked about what I was really hoping it would be like, when I first saw the announcement, I kind of hoped it would be like those websites where you can go on and be like, how to win a chess game in like 2 moves. You have to just think of 2 moves. Or like how to win a chess game in 3 moves. Because they said it was limited turns 10. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So maybe it's like there's a lot of tactics to it. I mean, there isn't that much. There is a bit of tactics to it, but you know, it's just so much RNG involved. It's crazy. I've noticed that on some Walker stages in Conquest, Zachary's bleed doesn't go off. Is that... It's not all the time, but enough that I've noticed. Anyone else? It does, but you've killed the 5 that have the bleed. Like right now, I've just killed the 5 that have the bleed, so the last 2 alive don't have bleed. You know, you'll see it pop up like on the next wave. I'll unpause it. Okay, so you'll see the bleed pop up. It only bleeds 5 enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I kill these 5 or whatever, these 5, there'll be no more bleed. But if you're just hitting the auto bar, those characters will disappear potentially before you notice. I think generally, I'm not 100% certain, but the AI seems to target walkers that are closer to you when it comes to like doing your basic attacks or trait damage if there are trait walkers. So before I do anything, I don't know, not seen that one before. Take a screenshot of it happening. That's the only way you can get it fixed, or record a video and just put it on YouTube. Remember to give a like to the stream. Yes, thank you very much, Corin. Nearly at 50 likes on the stream, guys. Thank you very much. Is this a good team? I'm new to the Road to Survival. Ezekiel, Michonne, Connor, Zachary, and Andrea. Not bad in terms of the characters are all good, but they don't really fit together in a team. Ezekiel is a defense leader, right? He boosts your team on defense teams. He's a very good defense leader. Like probably like the free-to-play meta leader at the moment, in terms of like he's the best you can get as a free-to-play, and he's honestly one of the better characters just in the game as a leader. And you can use any character you want behind him. However, the other characters you've got are all damage dealers pretty much. All of them. Michonne, Connor maybe is the only one that's out that is not. I would probably swap out Michonne or Andrea. Choose one of the characters out of those two that you like the most, or maybe you've got the highest level, and then swap out the other one, and then put in someone who's a bit more of a support character. Mirabelle's good. She's a good support character. You probably don't have him, but like Rick 2000 would be great. Wayland, maybe. Wayland would be good. And then the leader you want to get is probably Negan. The green one. Strong Negan. And then you've got a decent team. You'll have like strong Negan. Like one of my attack teams is strong Negan. I think I used to have Wayland on it, but it's strong Negan, Wayland, Andrea 2000, and Zachary. And the last spot is Scotsman, but I think I swapped out Wayland recently for Mike just to test it out. Because my Andrea 2000 was getting absolutely destroyed. Even though I built her like with reasonable defensive strength, she was just getting focused like mad. Just got through Conquest stages. I'm still using Ty, Lead, Mike, Lydia, Mirabelle, Zach. Like the boss stage I just got through had a lot of burn and bleed resist, so that team wouldn't work there. Had a few times a Pamela Milton on opposing team, and there's a second tune over her on screen, but just a display bar. No, that's how she looks, Seren. That's how she looks. If you go into her kit, you can find out. That's literally how she looks. She doesn't do any attacks. Her minion does it for her. Yeah, no worries, Alexander. If you're having something different happen, you're gonna have to get a video of it. Like if I can replicate it on my stream, that's why I just tried to replicate it on my stream. If I can replicate it on my stream, what I do is I just get a timestamp of my stream later on, message someone at Scopely and say, hey, this bug popped up. Could be a big issue. So if I can replicate a bug that you guys say in chat, I'll do it on my stream a lot of the time, or try to. And then I can pass it on myself. But if I can't replicate it, you're going to have to do it. And basically you just have to record it with a screen recorder, upload a video to YouTube, and put in combat bugs on the official Discord. It's as simple as that. Or subscribe to Lockdown on Twitch for no cost if you have Amazon Prime, yeah. If you have Amazon Prime, guys, you can get Twitch Prime for free. Twitch Prime allows you to get free games every month over on Twitch. You also get you heard right, one free subscribe. If you want to subscribe to Lockdown, you can find the link to my Twitch channel in the description of this stream. Hit the subscribe button for free today. That's a Lockdown advertisements for you. Weeks, if you go to Lock's Discord, you can go to RTS team building help, and I'm sure, yeah, if you ever want any help with team building. If you're newer to the game though, just try and get whatever characters you can. I'd say primarily just try and upgrade gold mythics over silvers. Do not upgrade silvers realistically. Like, you could upgrade them, because you need to upgrade them to use as what's known as fodder, like to upgrade your golds. But don't level them up too much. There are only very specific silvers that are very good, like Sadiq, Dante, and Kelly are the only good ones. But right now there's so many characters available compared to the beginning of the Mythic era. You don't necessarily have to upgrade those characters. What's your weapon on Mike? I think right now I'm just using a strong attacks weapon. That's why everyone's got a bit of attack, I'm assuming. Let me just slow it down. Maybe absolute defense. No, I am using strong attacks, but... Oh, okay, yeah, they are. Everyone's getting 20% attack. I'm just using strong attacks right now. So it's I think it's HP defense, stun on attack, and lastly I'm getting a strong attacks. I think we can do another boss stage. Also, yeah, that one they do know. That one they do know. Like the day one of that update when it happened, I put on the combat bugs that I wasn't getting it. It's hard to... That one, from my perspective, it's hard for me to work out if that's a just a visual issue, because sometimes I'm like, surely I did more than that. Like I've hit someone like 3 times before who hasn't got absolute defense, who's got like 20,000 health, and the hit that takes them out is like 15k, and it's just like, what did the other 2 hits do then? Like, I mean, I'm sure 1 hit, but like, it just seems like a very, very small amount of damage, you know? If you have Pamela and Samanton on a team, you basically have 2 extra toons on the field. Yeah. Yeah. And then if you have Kyle, you also have like a toon and an animal. Siren Hype, yeah, thank you very much. Sent a screenshot to you from Mr. Street Stream where he landed the crosshairs, but you see Doc's 50% still go off. 50%? I'll have to check it out. I noticed there was a little bit of crosshairs issues with Doc Stevens, honestly. Like, where it wasn't saying that he resisted. They may have even had the resist mod, but it just wasn't saying they did. Follow-up. I wonder if they're going to start using challenge run characters in here. And this is just a really nasty blow-me-up team, which can be very beneficial for me. Can be. We shall see if I can just get it through here. If I'm going to get blown up, or they potentially could. Oh yes, I forgot about that. We need to take one of them out. We're not gonna. Lydia's gonna have fun with this team though. So many tough characters. So many tough characters. Give me my sound back. Okay. This team is about to get destroyed. Destroyed. There we go. Who's the weakling? 4750. She is. Did I give him the wrong weapon? Or did I just hit a crit? I think I gave her the wrong weapon. Let me have a check again. Yep. What weapon did I give her? I was pretty sure I gave her the 15. Did I not just give her that? Did I unequip it like right at the end or something? I don't know. Oh, she's got burn. It might actually be better to take her out, because I think... Okay. Are they both stunned? Yeah, they're both stunned. Easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. They're not even gonna get an attack off. That's how you boss stage. They did taking out 3 of their tough damage to this turn 1 though. That was easy. That little setup there, Glenn, Rick, and her together just works so well. The only problem with that is a lot of people aren't going to have that. You know, not a lot of people aren't going to. Oh, okay, I've reached the limit. Not a lot of people have got Rick, so that is a problem. Okay, let me max out that that skill, just so I don't forget. I always forget otherwise. Always. 15. Nope. Yep. Just noticed that Lydia and Alpha are practically the same unit. No. Got them both at limit break 2. Alpha is someone who can kill people without doing damage. My Alpha has been like one of the MVPs consistently through Conquest for me. And if you look at her level, I have got her at level 1. She's only getting lieutenant levels. I've not leveled her at all. And the reason I haven't leveled her at all is the way that AI works is defensive AI focuses someone who is seen as an offensive threat, right? It's just always the way it's done. So if you have a level 1 damage dealer who's got no attack stat, right? They are going to not be... she barely ever gets attacked. The only time it can potentially happen is trait damage every now and again. Very rare. Very, very rare. But those stages I generally wouldn't take in the team that I've got her in. And I utilize her infection for kills. And she can be my only person who gets kills, and I'll beat stages. Okay? In Conquest. Whereas she is all about the attack stat, and I've gone the opposite end with her. She's level 680. I gave her my silver medal. She's completely maxed out as much as I could max her out. And she is completely maxed out pretty much on everything here. The only thing I haven't done is contamination, which I don't think is really that important. It's okay, it's nice, but not really that important. So it's like the completely other end of the scale. She's got some of my better mods. I didn't put a resist on her apparently. I think I wanted to put impair resist on her. I've had to change her resist so many times, guys. So many times. Because I use her so much in Conquest, like sometimes I have to change it for a Conquest stage. And I've got a 60%. There we go. Didn't I just get one of these? Oh no. I got attack versus fast. 50%. See, I got a booster. That's nice. So I changed that. I changed it to attack versus strong for a Conquest stage. And sometimes I just forget to change it back. Like, she's my anti-Tara team character. And also, like, if you saw how when I get her to rush quickly, it isn't just about her killing people. It's about the fact that she controls 2 people as well. That's so good. The controls 2 people, so good. So good, guys. She is a great character. The crosshairs is nice too. But obviously it's very, very... depends if you hit the crit. Can be resisted, you know. But welcome to the stream, the Wickeds. I would say they're very good characters though. Both of them are very good in their own right. But they are very different, I think. What's up, Vincent? Welcome to the stream. So the beta update, I mean, we already knew this. We already knew this, buddy. Your beta was announced last week. We already knew it was going to be the new calendar update. The new calendar looks good, though. I think that's going to be a really good thing. The login calendar. It's honestly a little bit overdue, that one. That would have been great coming in a long time ago, but it is what it is. At least we're getting it now. But yeah, I think we should have had that a while back. Personally. Hey, we hit 50 likes on the stream, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. Lydia worth upgrading. She's like the best damage dealer you could get as a free to play. If you didn't go and get as many Lydias as possible from that last event, like, I'm gonna be honest, I've legit seen people complain to me about how hard Tara teams are and they didn't get Lydia. They just ignored her. So it's just like, it's hard for me to like take it seriously at the same time as it's a very hard situation to be in when someone's doing that, you know? How do you break it to someone like it's your fault? You know, it's just like, sorry, bruv. Alva's daughter skill. What's that Alva's daughter skill? Isn't that the critical hit chance? Lydia is awesome. Yeah, Lydia is great. Lydia is great. I'm sad I didn't get a fifth. I'm really sad I didn't get a fifth. I had to pick up a second alpha. I only had 16, I think 17.5k at the end. Like the difference between, I mean, hopefully it doesn't make that big a difference, but when it comes to Limit Break 3, it will make a big difference, I think. The stats are going to be a bit behind. I wonder what the top level is going to be. Do you think the top level is going to be 700? Seems like a really weird number. What do you think the top level should be? Because right now we're at 680. I mean, it probably will be 720, right? But it seems like a really weird number to be like max level 720. They could just go all out and say, yo, for the last Limit Break, we're giving you 70 levels. And give you level 750. And at that point, it is actually really worth upgrading them to level 750. I took 5 Lydias, missed out on skins, now he's in the bit shop. Yeah, I figured skins was going to become more free to play anyway. But the bit shop isn't that much of a win. Bit shop is like a bit all over the place as well still, but yeah. You want up Tex as well? You made it to Conquest 5, man. You made it. You made it. You made it. Now wait until you see the character on this. The Davy in Conquest 5, Tex. Have fun with that, bro. The Davy team's in Conquest 5, man. Needed a list. Yeah, I think the Lydia event honestly was one of the best events we've had in Mythic era, for sure. If not the best. I wanted to get skins, but you said you thought skins was coming somewhere else soon, so I didn't. Good call. I just figured, he's been used in a couple of things where he's just been like a side character, right? He was in that one where you could get Uncle Sam skins or some other thing. Like Uncle Sam, I think is going to be free to play soon. I'm kind of surprised Uncle Sam wasn't in this update as well. He's in Merciless War update. I think maybe that's why he wasn't free to play, because he's in there. So they didn't want to devalue the rewards in there as much. But I think he'll probably be in the next update. I think he'll probably be in the next one. Because he's been everywhere as well. He's been everywhere as well. One of my faction members got all the Lydias. Yeah, I mean, definitely worthwhile. Definitely worthwhile. Let's hope 750. Yeah, exactly. 500, 100, 100, 100. I mean, it hasn't been that so far. So far, it's been 500, 100, 40, 40. That's what it's been so far. 500 was for grade. Wait. Yeah, 500 is for grade 4. 600 is for grade 5. Limit Break 1 is 640. Which they should have just made 650. Limit Break 2 is yeah. They obviously don't have someone who's doing this at Scopely, who's got like I can't handle these numbers, honestly. They're doing it with the level up system at least. Like max level 150, max level like 250, you know. I think we had max level 125 at one point. Like even that's like that's like incrementally makes some sort of sense, but I think even that was pretty bad. I know this is just like this is the good stuff that Scopely hopefully should want us to complain about, because if we're complaining about this stuff, there's less major issues. Although there are some major issues right now, but yeah. Okay, I can do the ATL roadmap. Let's hope for some luck. I get to do this twice. The last stage, I get to do it twice. So let's hope for some really good rolls here, guys. Lockdown luck, please. Please. 2 Morgans. I think we should be okay. We should be able to one-shot these dudes, right? Yeah, okay. Jeez. What's the point of 5 of the same gold mythic unit? Don't you only need 4 to max? Nope, you need 5 to get to Limit Break 3. And Limit Break 3 was announced when Limit Break 1 was announced. So a lot of people, like, when people know the eventual end, they're going to prepare for that as much as possible. So like most people consider a maxed out character to be 5 of them. Like I've got multiple that I know I've got 5 of. I've got like 11. I still miss a medic, so like I can't actually take advantage of Inner Circle until I get a medic. So I honestly, they need to make Erica free to play as soon as possible. Otherwise, I think free to play are going to have a massive problem with medics. I guess maybe some have Aaron, but other than that, I'm not sure. Did I just do the same stage twice? I didn't do the same stage twice. I did next, right? I didn't just... I hit next. Okay, it's just giving me the same stage twice. That actually like straight up worried me. I just used energy when I didn't need to. In the missions as well, progression in war was like 50, 100, 150, 250. I mean, yeah, I mean that makes sense, right? Oh, you mean for what? What do you mean ICB? I think it went a couple of times up to. Okay, here we go. Give me the rolls. I want to get 400 between the 2 drops. 400 between the 2 drops. You're not asking for too much here, game. Not asking for like 600. I'm asking for just a little bit above halfway. Just a little bit above. So this first roll could give me a big. Okay. So the next one I only need 190. And then I've got my 400. Okay, the next one I only need 190. The next one I only need 190. Come on, game. Come on, game. 190 plus. I was only asking for 400, not anything too crazy. 190 plus. It's happened. You're all here to see it. Oh. It feels good. This is bust open a drink moment. What we call that is Noah luck. We call that Noah luck. So let's see where I'm at. I think I'm at like 7,000 now. Let's have a little look. We're looking good. We're looking good. We're looking all right. We're looking all right. Pulling it back. I was getting hundreds and hundreds, loads of hundreds at the beginning. Now I'm starting to get the bigger number. That's my average. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Hopefully you start getting the hundreds and know what I felt like. Okay, we're going to get the gold mythic tokens over here. I'm going to save, guys. I didn't say this before. But I'm going to save my pulls for the end of month because we're very close to the end of month anyway. And I would normally do pulls on the refresh, but it's almost timed to the end of the month pulls anyway, so I'm going to save for the end of the month. Scotsman sucks now. He works pretty much exactly the same as he did before. The only thing different is now if he dies by bleed, burn, or infection, he will not proc his weapon, which is actually meant how it's meant to work. 3 silver is all I've gotten. ATL tokens, 2 temples. You've only managed to get 2 temples, Seren. 4 silvers, no goals from 3 temples. Hopefully you guys get to 50, because then you get the guaranteed. I got 5 gold mythics from 34 pulls. Why have you done 34 pulls? You haven't been doing single pulls, right? I mean, you have. Don't do single pulls. I don't pull on my name anymore. Yeah, I've never... A lot of people have told me, like, Vincent is lucky. I've done it a couple of times, but I don't feel like Vincent's lucky. It's about who's lucky to you, not who's lucky to everybody else, you know? It doesn't work that way. Another 10 after this roadmap. Yeah, RN Jesus for sure. RN Jesus for sure. Why is Karen in this roadmap? Am I using my yeah, I'm using my Atlanta team. Interesting. I might have been doing 1 pulls. Hopefully not too many, piece of cake. Hopefully not too many. I know a couple of people did like the first couple of 1 pulls and was like, whoops. It looks like I'm good for 50. But if I get a bit more luck like I did today, I could potentially get 70. Potentially. I'll have to redo the maths. My lucky characters go Mythic Andra 2k and Silver Holly, and also you do the pulls with your eyes closed. It also gives you extra luck. Yeah, if you spin round in your chair 3 times as well. Don't forget about spinning around in your chair 3 times. Was that just 1 stage? How many... Okay. Only 1 pulls, didn't pay attention to the ratio. How far in? Is it like literally just now you've realised, or... 30 pulls, 2 Carols, you mean? There's no Carl in that wheel. I'm usually the impatient, anxious to get... yeah. I feel it. So Steve have a personal weapon? Oh yeah, wait a sec, let's have a look. How good is it? When attacking, spread 1 negative status. When being attacked, a better chance to stun. I mean, it's an okay pain spread weapon. I mean, it's actually a pretty decent pain spread weapon. But I mean, 3rd slot doesn't do anything for like what would be a bleed team. It'd be cool if they put a heal reduction on the 3rd slot. The 50% heal reduction they had before on that 3rd slot. Be good for that sort of team. We'll see what the next battle pass weapon is going to be, guys. The next battle pass is on Monday. I'm hoping for a fast weapon because we've never had a fast weapon, but it could potentially be this Halloween weapon in terms of the timing. We've never had a fast weapon, so and we're like 10 battle passes deep right now. Like we've had quite a few battle passes, and we've not had a fast weapon. It's kind of weird. 26 one pulls. So you had that's 75,000. No, it's not. It's not. That's 50. It's just over 50k. So you probably could have got like an extra, like, I don't know, 6 pulls from that. So it's not too crazy, but it's not too crazy. But yeah, it's you could still probably hit 50 pulls. You could still probably hit 50 pulls. You'd have to get a little bit lucky on the drop from the final stage, but you could probably still hit 50 pulls so you can get the guaranteed character. Still got just about enough for my 4th 10 though. Oh, sorry. Just got 90 and 110. Think we legit swap luck. Yeah, that was you. That was. I literally have got 90 as well. How does it feel, Noah? How do you feel? You feel like I felt, right? 30 pulls, 1 Dale. I'd take a Dale from 30 pulls, honestly. If I'm gonna try and get 50 to 70 pulls, if I only got 1 character, I'd want it to be Dale. Skeleton Steve is super sus. He was definitely not allowed to live near schools before the fall. I mean, I've seen comments about it. It just seems like he's calling everyone kids, not necessarily kids themselves. If you get what I'm saying. But yeah, and most of it is about, you know, just being evil and killing kids. It's kind of like, you know, like what's the word? What's that character's name? With Nightmare on Elm Street. That guy. Same sort of deal. Sort of deal. Sell Carl for bits. Is Carl dropping from that wheel? I can't save up gold mythics tokens for more than a month, so I just never have enough to do end of month pulls. I mean, it's in your hands, honestly. That's in your hands. If you can save, and you can do a big pull. If you're not, then you can't. Patience is hard, but once you get used to it, it's just like, I don't even feel the need to pull right now. Like my excitement comes out of making the content as well. So like that's why I do it. It isn't just about the pulls for me. Does pain spread work twice if you have 2? Yeah, it's weapon based. You can only spread 1 potential effect though. So like, let's say if there's like 3 debuffs on someone, it could only potentially spread 1 of them. I don't think, is it guaranteed to spread? I didn't actually read that part. I think it's like a better chance, right? Oh no, it's spread 1 negative status effect. So it's a guaranteed spread, but it's not. It's RNG which negative effect it actually spreads. Freddy Krueger, exactly. Same sort of dealio, right? I get 90 and 90, most of them 90. I got quite a few like in the hundreds, like 100 to 140. I did get 190, but I just got like 500 from 2 drops combined. 510. I got a 210 and a 300. Finally some luck. Finally the luck is a bit on my side. When the Atlanta pulls ends, 8 days. I think it's 8 days. Check the will. It says 8 days, I think. Wolverine fingernail. Kruger something, but I stopped. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Carl isn't on the will as he's a member of Young Survivors. Yeah, I mean, who are you pulling instead of Carl? You must be pulling someone else. Freddy attacked them while they're in their dreams. Skate and Steve is attacking them when they're still awake. Oh, so it's okay to attack people in their dreams. Good to know. Scared of shadows, some after seeing Psycho. Yeah, honestly, it isn't even about that for me. I always take showers, and then sometimes if I have a shower late at night, you know, it's just a bit too quiet. During the day, it's fine. At night, it can be like, I just turn off the tap and it's like. Pinhead. Yeah, I mean, I played a little bit of Dead by Daylight, so all of these killers are in. They're known as killers in Dead by Daylight. Like Pinhead was literally just added to Dead by Daylight. They've also got Conehead, who's from, what is he from? Silent Hill. Bit newer, modern day, but pretty annoying. They've also got the Resident Evil dudes. But yeah, you can fight back in your dreams though. Look, how would you fight Steve? Well, in real life, I mean, you can fight back in real life as well. Probably easier, if I'm honest. Pyramid Head. I thought it was just. Is his name Pyramid Head? Or was it was Coneheads a movie? I think Coneheads was a movie where they all look like they got egg heads, right? Yeah, it might be Pyramid Head. But yeah, there's a bunch of killers in that. Ghostface. Michael Myers is in that. I don't think they have Jason. I'm pretty sure they don't have Jason. Actually, a little bit of a surprise. I think it's because they made their own game, Friday the 13th, so they don't have Jason in Dead by Daylight. Lydia is the best attack character in the game right now. Oofty if you missed her. Yeah. You'll be dead by me. Crop dusting plains north by northwest. Ah, right, yeah, I see what you're saying. With the Hitchcock movies. When he wakes up, he sees Scopely in every corner. What? How to fight Steve in real life. Sweep the leg, Danielson. There we go. There we go. Wax on. Wax off. No, here, wait, no, wait. You're saying you just that's kind of blasphemous, Bretland, because that wasn't Mr. Miyagi who was to sweep the leg. It was Kruger who wasn't his name. Kruger said sweep the leg. That was his whole thing. He said sweep the leg, and it's like, have we got a problem? Because that was when Daniel-san was actually like injured. So he told him to sweep the leg. Mr. Miyagi's one was like about focus, right? Wax on, wax off. Da-da-da. I think there's a new season of Cobra Kai starting soon. I sort of seen adverts for it. If you guys don't know, the Karate Kid, the original Karate Kid, the way Steve looks is kind of taken from how a character in Karate Kid looked, called Johnny, and he's the main character. Like he is pretty much the main character for Cobra Kai. I know. Copyrights all messed up for Jason, lawsuits and garbage. I think it's probably because they wanted to make their own game. I know they're losing the rights to some characters soon, but anyone who purchased the skins and the characters will still have them, but you will not be able to buy them in the shop. You can buy them in the shop in game, but you won't be able to buy them on Steam. I think it's like sometime in November, the characters that are part of the Stranger Things pack, and I think Ghostface as well is being removed. So potentially they could make it like a Ghostface game or something. Ghostface did just get added to Call of Duty though, I think. I'm not sure. Like I saw someone with a Ghostface skin. I'm not sure if that's new or not. Did you hear about the new Resident Evil movie? I only liked the first movie. After that, I wasn't really caring about it too much about it. Mortal Kombat Mobile did something with Jason. Oh, okay. Halloween soon, full moon. I think Friday the 13th actually had its own game pretty much like Dead by Daylight though, that's what I'm saying. Stranger Things going bye-bye. They are wanting Jason, but because court cases are just now clearing up. Yeah. Was 10 minutes behind on stream. I think it's because you did your your pulls. Your pulls, your like your roadmaps. Ghostface has been added to Cold War. I'm pretty sure I saw Ghostface was in the other thing as well. What's it called? The free-to-play version of Call of Duty. The Battle Royale game. I was watching like Dr. Disrespect stream, and someone in his team had Ghostface as their skin. In Cold War, that'd be weird. The modern day stuff maybe, but Cold War would be kind of strange, honestly. It'd be kind of scary, actually, to just see Ghostface killer, like, just in Call of Duty, just running towards you. Call of Duty, Cold War, and Warzone are connected. Yeah, I know, but the multiplayer for Cold War is kind of like old school style, right? It'd be so weird to see people with like modern day skins running around in that, if you know what I'm saying. I can understand skins from the era, but skins from like a 90s film or whatever it is, like an early 2000s film in something to do with the Cold War don't make much sense. Press the PS button on my PS4, which pauses it, of course, and then came back. Big it's all good, man. It's all good. It should just alert you. I don't know why YouTube doesn't do it. It's like, you're not watching, the live stream. Do you want to watch it with the live? Press this button now, sort of, though. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I didn't actually see anyone reply to what I said earlier, guys. So you might have replied and I missed it. Are any of you guys planning to apply to join Players Council? With the recent announcement? Warzone is definitely the free-to-play one, yeah. I just couldn't remember the name of it. There's so many of these games with just like they're all like brand names. Warzone's a brand name. They don't call it anything else. I just generically respond to like the Call of Duty Battle Royale, which is the same thing, right? Nah, they don't care about free to play. Then if you do, then you should want to apply. That's what I'm saying. Players Council is about who's on it and who represents. That's pretty much it. I thought about applying, but I don't think I'd have the time to play as much as I do and do the whole thing. I don't think Players Council's like as big a deal as you think it is. Like what Parker was doing isn't what you'd have to do. That was just something he was doing, which was honestly massive. Whether someone's going to take that mantle, I don't know. Texts. I'm applying. Okay. Okay. I thought we got more. For some reason, I thought we got 1,500 on the last run. Jack back and one of my faction mates are going to be looking to it. Okay, I don't think I have the time to commit to being on Player Council. Yeah, it's strange they don't really give you much details of what the requirements are to actually be on the Players Council. I honestly don't know. I guess they would meet and talk about stuff, but how often? Is it once a week? Once a month? You know, my guess is there's probably a Discord channel for people in Players Council. And they meet every now and again. But how often that is, I don't know. And what time zone friendly is that, you know? Is it going to be really late in the evening in Europe? Or is it going to be during the day in America so that it's not too bad in Europe? I don't know. As the Player Council fearless leader, we'll get... Yeah, I'm not sure you know how Players Council works, but... Good luck with that text, though. Good luck, bro. Good luck. I don't think I'll be applying. I might, though. Sold. I'm joking. There might be some more details that get released. So, like, feel free to tell me anything that's putting you off applying, because I'll pass this information on to Scriptly guys. Because I, along with the other content creators who are part of the Scriptly creator program, we have a meeting once a week, and every week I just pass on stuff that you guys have said, and this is something that they're going to be wanting to know. If there's anything that's like putting you guys off applying, if it's certain things, let me know. I'll apply just to push forward my Mythic Clifton agenda. Someone put up the link in the Discord. I think they probably will take on a lot of people, or they will have backups and stuff, because I think last time around people left after the first like 2 weeks because they realized it wasn't what they wanted to be part of. So maybe I think there needs to be like a sort of, because effectively it is like a community job role where it comes to like what's going to be asked of you. What's up, Wolfie? Welcome to the channel. How's it going? How's the baby? Was the baby born? I remember you being very happy, and I wasn't. I can't remember if it was because there was one on the way or if it was actually the baby was born. Clem 4K sign lockup. I actually wouldn't want like a weird version of Clementine like that. Twins, and they've actually been born. Delta and Dallas. Is that a boy and a girl? I'm just assuming gender right now. I know that's a big no-no. I love the names though. I do love the names Delta and Dallas. Shiva tears into Skeleton Steve. How would he survive that? Come on. How would he survive? Boy and a girl. I'm so happy for you. I bet. Hopefully you're getting enough sleep. I hope you're getting enough sleep. One baby's gonna be tough. Oh, is your dad's name Dallas? Oh, that, I mean, it's kind of like a silver lining, I guess, is to a very tough situation. What's yeah, exactly, exactly. It should be T-50 and Apache attack helicopter. True enough, true enough. Dallas, yeah, that's awesome. I ain't ever having kids. You think that, right? You think that, but things change. You're like, what you think about changes, you know. You don't like, unless you're like, I think even if you're older, you don't fully understand what type of person you are, you know, until something happens that makes you fully understand. You know, who knows? Let's say you meet somebody and you love them and you never thought about having kids, but they really want kids. Suddenly kids might be fine for you, you know? Suddenly. It's the way it can go sometimes. It's the way it can go. Yeah, I got 5. Yeah, Tex is on a... He's trying to make his own RTS roster at home, you know? Just gotta build that strong attacks weapon in the backyard, you know? I don't have kids and don't know what sleep is. Yeah, my sleeping pattern's just all over the place as it is. I've got no idea what it would be like with a kid. Steve can't die. He's just invincible. I wonder how a tiger would view him when he's got that skeleton suit on. It's just like, oh, he's only skin and bone, and he's not even skin and bones, you know. He's just bones. Not much to eat there. Happy days, rest up lots, and nappy changes feelings. Yeah. Delta and Dallas are great names. They are, right? One drink night and it's over. Text. Maybe when I meet the right person, who knows? At this point in time, no. Nah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Most people don't really... I mean, some people do, but most people don't really think about kids when they're single. You know? Or not in a proper relationship. You mean the small human creatures? Yeah, those small human creatures. That basically need you for years and years and years. I do remember seeing this documentary about different types of animals and for how long they need their parents. There are some animals that never come into contact with their parents. Like, you know, turtles, the ones that are born on beaches. They may never come into contact with their parents. They're fully, like, they have to look after themselves from day one. But obviously they've got a massive, like, amount of that get born, like, hundreds of thousands. And a very small percentage survive because like, everything wants to eat them. They got nothing protecting them either. Nothing protecting them. So you might have like, I think it's like 1 in 1,000 survives or something. It's crazy. I think sharks are the same. I don't think they have a parent. They just have to survive. But humans, we're reliant on our parents for so long. I think it's like 6 to 8 years on average is the minimum reliance on parents. Obviously, in today's day and age, it's slightly different because of how we've built the social cultures and stuff. But like in reality, you could probably survive as a human from about 6 to 8 years old You still probably be hunted by other animals and stuff, but yeah. The story for Steve Remack was interesting to say the least. Yeah, I think it's a good idea skipping it from what people are saying. Still waiting Locke's baby announcement. Yeah, apparently. I shouldn't have changed my name to Daddy Lockdown. That's where it all went wrong. We're at the point that toothpicks can't even prop our eyes open. My mother-in-law is helping. Yeah, I guess with twins especially, it's kind of required. I'm glad it's going well. I'm glad it's going well. I'm glad he's still happy. That's the big bit where you're not like, oh, I'm not sure about this. It was 9 months ago, Daddy Lockdown. Yeah, but Daddy Lockdown was just a joke, like I'm the daddy sort of thing. Not. It means something very different in the UK, guys. After they need you, and then they're done, they don't want you, yeah. Now, some sharks either live attached on mothers. Really? I thought they just what, like hatched out of their little like those little egg things, egg sacs. I remember seeing a video of a little baby hammerhead shark just in the sea by itself. And the sea scares me, man. It's just so open. I just feel like a little. How can anything survive the sea? Just crazy. But things obviously do. Things obviously do. But damn, it's rough. Skins LB3 this day. Looks are different, Daddy. Keep it PG, yes. Is the Gold Mythic Wheel going to be updated? Yeah, there's going to be one character added to it. The character that's being added to it is this character here. Conrad. Conrad is being added to the Gold Mythic Wheel. I think it's a pretty good addition. You only need to get him to grade 5. I mean, you don't even need to get him to grade 5. You can just have him at grade 4 for the leader skill. But obviously, the more powerful he is, the better he gets. I think I said when he originally came out, it was grade 5 or Limit Break 2 was the biggest ones. And I think the Limit Break 2 was part of his other kit. Yeah, the cooldown on this. Bit of extra damage. Should I pull away? It hasn't been updated yet, but it will be updated soon. When this resets here, in 1 day, that Gold Mythic token will update. It's up to you if you want to pull. If you like the other characters on there, I think there's quite a lot of characters that are decent on there, and Conrad's good too. They're not removing anybody, but I don't think. I think Gregory's still on there, right? I think Gregory's a character they could probably remove, honestly. Let's have a little look. Let me have a little look. Conrad looks good, but you got to pull him first. I mean, yeah, of course. Of course. When you have time for me again, Seren, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. What? What is that what the card said? I think if Gregory's on here, I think he could probably get removed. I mean, there are probably other characters like Frost and Tyrese. A little bit older now. Aaron Glenn. Negan's still useful, so I don't think it's bad. Yeah, I think Gregory is definitely the character on here that's like kind of the odd one out versus all the other characters. But I think majority of these characters are pretty good. Majority of these characters, probably not everyone's got to grade Limit Break 2 either. Key. You know, for instance, for me, it's like, I think Martinez, Doc Stevens. I've been kind of unlucky here as well, though. Andrew, Razzo. So yeah, I've been lucky. The other end of the scale, right? The other end of the scale, Negan. And then, if you saw my pool the other day from last month, did anyone see my end of month pools last month? I pulled 3 princesses from my end of month pools last month. So I just got instantly to Limit Break 2. I got really unlucky for ages and then just pulled 3 of those. Nuts. Vance is out officially. Yeah, I think he comes up in 2 hours. Yeah. So you see this Headless Herschel in 2 hours 12 minutes. When that gets down to 7 days, Vance will come in the wheel. But yeah, Vance is a cool character. You'll probably get his helmet at Limit Break 3, I guess. It's gonna make defense teams really tough though. Like, Crosshairs resist basically means he's going to be unkillable to a certain extent. Well, he can be normalized, but you know, there's not a great chance of normalizing him. 40% chance of killing someone else. Need some Razzo, Negan 2K, Zeke, Doc. Yeah, I need to get one more. I need to get one more Razzo myself. Is Dale good? There's probably going to be another Atlanta Mythic trial coming up at some point soon. Air quotes. So yeah, if you want to get your Atlanta team sorted, like I put my the way you can do it is I would set up a team so you can just easily see it. So you just build a team, and then you just type in the search survivors. Oh no, you don't. Type in the search Atlanta. So then you can see your Atlanta characters, right? And these are my Atlanta characters. I've got an extra Glenn for Limit Break 3, but that's it. And then I can see what I need. I need Carols, but I'm hoping I'm going to get Carols from the pool, and I'm hoping I'm getting Dales from the pool. I can buy everyone except Dale really easily, but Carol's the most expensive. I got this Carol from a crate from, I can't remember what it's called, like the Conundrum event. That was on at the same time as the Zachary pool. If you go watch my Zachary pool video, you'll see me get that crate twice. I got one Michonne one normal Michonne out of that, and then I got Carol here. Yeah, that 160 pulse was pretty bad otherwise. Pretty bad otherwise. Soon. It was confirmed by RTS YouTube channel in my chat earlier today that there is going to be a Mythic trial for Atlanta. I think most people assumed as much though, because of the fact that Laurie was in the original art for Return to Atlanta. I just got 2 of him in the pools. What, Dale? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. It will allow you to get this character. Getting your Atlanta team together will allow you to get this character here. Yeah, this character. She is the Atlanta Mythic Trial. As you can see, Laurie Grimes, Mythic Trials. And they changed it now, and she's now a part of Atlanta, which I think is cooler. I think it's actually cooler that she's part of Atlanta in terms of like being able to use her for Atlanta stuff in the future. She can't be used in Mythic Trials, and the reason she can't be used in Mythic Trials is because you can only use her up to the amount you have her. So if you've got her at Limit Break 1, you've already got her at Limit Break 1, so you can't get the Limit Break 2 with her because you can't get the Limit Break 2 of her with her without having her Limit Break 2. It's kind of like a catch-22, but yeah. When looking at Atlanta, you look up Survivors. Yeah, it's because I did Survivors before. Like, Survivors is another one. You can start preparing for anyone right now, guys. You can just sort of see, like, right now, they've announced that in 24 hours, they are removing Abraham from the bit store. And if you go into your roster and you put together a Survivors team, right? And your Survivors team is Abraham's looking really, really low level. That's a problem, right? God damn it. Just ignore that one. Survivors. You might probably tell I'm tired. So like, here's my Survivors, and you can see which ones are the high tier. So I've got Limit Break 1, 2, 2, 2, and then like, that's it. One of these two. Probably this one because he's cheaper in the thing. So I need to pull another Icos from somewhere. She's only in a 3% wheel right now, so it's really bad. She's not in like this. This is reasonably accessible, but at the moment I'm only going to be able to get one more Morgan, even though I've got a lot of Limit Break 2s. I'm only going to be able to get one more because I'll buy another Gabriel if needed. You know, and that's to get this character. Where is he? That's to get this dude, who I did manage to get first edition of, first time around. And that's with a massive thanks to Mike, who did the donations on my stream at the time for me to get Michonne. Without that, those very, very big donations, honestly. I think it was enough to do 100 pulls just from the donations. And I had a little bit of coins to hit it was 80 pulls, was it? Or 100, I can't remember. If you check out that video, I got really lucky with the pulls as well, so it's a pretty good video. And that allowed me to get Morgan, who was awesome for a while, but he's kind of fallen off, so I need to get him up the limit breaks to be able to use him again, realistically. On defense, anyway. I got Ico from a wheel. You got Ico from a wheel. She's in this wheel right here. Like, I pulled Andrea 2000, so I've already got her Limit Break 3 ready. I was really happy when I got her. I got her in my last month pulls, but look, Ico's in here. It's the only place where she is. And this is 3% chance. I think this wheel and the Select Recruits wheel needs a big look at, I think. Or at least make it so that you can get these other, like all these old event characters only having a 3% chance to get them. Maybe just remove things like Sandy, Shiva. Maybe remove the other characters from this now. If you're going to make this an event character wheel, make it an event character wheel. I'm fine with that, personally. But they need to remove all the other golds. Maybe increase that gold percentage to like at least 5, you know what I mean? It's at least 5. 1 in 20 pulls. 1 in 20 pulls seems reasonable. Am I going to pull for Vance with my 1,500 coins? No. I'm not. I need to start saving coins again. I'm all about guarantees. I like guarantees when I pull. I don't like RNG. Sometimes I have pulled on RNG, but I don't like it. So I'm going to probably just start saving my coins again. Does your notes still say funded by Mike? I remember doing that on the day you... yeah, it does. Lockdown funded by Mike. Yeah. I used Mike Shone as my name for ages as well. I haven't used Michonne much for a little while, but she is legit. She is legit. She probably would be in my anti-Tara team if I didn't really require a disarm so much. Which I do think I do. She might actually get promoted again though. With Vance coming out, I kind of need more chance to decap. So she might get promoted. And if I do see her, me using her a lot, I might I might silver medal her, to be honest. I might do the old silver medals. %3 is not bad odds. Yeah, but the thing you got to understand is this is the only place you can get former event characters. Andrea 2000, Aiko, Bruce, and Ivanova. Ivanova is in Bit Shop, though, to be fair. But the other ones, and now Cal's going to be added here as well, right? The very, very early event characters, you could only get 2 to 3 of them, right? Bruce, you could only free to play get 2. So I have to hit 3% 3 times, and it has to be Bruce each time for me to get him to limit break 3. You see? Now Bruce isn't that great, so it's not that big a deal. But if he was part of an allegiance which was required, which she is, I only have to get 2, but still it's and there are some people who only got 1 Ico because I bought the pass because 1 was free to play and 2 was paid to win. So there are legit people out there who need 4 Icos. 4. You know? Probably people out there who need 4 Bruce, because I'm pretty sure I bought the pass there as well. Not for Bruce, because the other rewards were really good. Like, there are going to be people out there who need 4 Icos to be able to continue doing the Mythic Trial for Survivors. Like, it's crazy to think that someone could have a grade limit break 3 Michonne, who was a promo, faster than they could have a grade limit break 3 Aiko, who was a free-to-play event character that was released a month earlier. That don't make no sense to me. Honestly, that don't make no sense. You're right, Alexander. No worries, man. Feel good. Feel good. I'm happy. I'm always here, man. Streams always here. Mondays, Thursdays. You know how it is. It's all good, bruv. Take care. Have a good evening. And thanks for tuning in, of course. You can use 2 Rositas. You don't have to use Ico, but it's the same. It's going to be the same position with Rosita, right? To get limit break 3 Rosita, sure, you only need 1, but free to play got 3. Where are you going to get the other 2? When she goes into that wheel, it's still going to be 3%. Right? It's still going to be 3%. Same issues. So, yeah. Steve and Wayland are brothers. I don't think so. It would definitely be nice to have some more Icos, though. Yeah. I think it is a good thing they've added this character, though. I mean, for now, I can get the Limit Break 2 of the Rositas and Limit Break 2 of the Gabriel, but the Limit Break 3 is going to be a massive issue. How come Michonne isn't an Atlanta member? She rolls with Rick. I think originally she wasn't part of that group. The Atlanta people who are people who came from Atlanta OG, right? It's kind of surprised that Eugene isn't in that group. Eugene's I don't actually remember what group Eugene's in. If we go to the survivors again, hopefully I saved that team. Did I save that team? Yeah. So like maybe Aiko's a bit of a surprise, but they're all from Atlanta, I guess. Rosita and Abraham came from Atlanta. Michonne was from Atlanta. I guess Gabriel's church was in Atlanta. And Aiko's an RTS character, right? But she's been put into the Atlanta group. But Eugene, is he part of like Rebels or something? What is he part of? I got him to grade 4 for some reason. Oh, he's part of Militia. That's kind of weird. Yeah, he maybe should have been a survivor as well. Eugene should be with Rosita and Abraham. I agree. Ash is about to be in middles. Yeah, Cliff is also the better character, straight up. Cliff is also the better character. I completed the pass, but I'm thinking of going for one or the two characters in it. Who should I go for? I would say Cliff, especially if you're buying the pass, because you can get 3 of him. Limit break 1 Cliff's reasonable. Gives you a good head start as well when he does become a bit more available. Limit break 3 Cliff's going to be really tough. No pun intended. No pun intended. I have slowly started upgrading him, I think. I think this is pretty much the most important one, protection. Strength is also very important for crit resistance, but I don't think the other things are that big a deal. Like recover from defense down. Minus percentage attack. But the bonus HP is really important. And I'd say the next one is strength probably. Did you guys see the clips on my Discord? I've had some clips been added. I may have actually swore in one of the clips. I know people wanted to hear me swear for ages or something. I bought the pass, got 2 Ash and 1 Cliff. Now I hear I should have went with Cliff. Whoopsie. But do realise that Ash is going to be a little bit better now anyway. The reason Ash is going to be a bit better is because decap is going to be more important. So decap could be important. So you could have like Michonne and Ash on the same team. And if you take out someone with Ash, they can't be revived. So let's say you leave Vance till last, but you've decapped all his teammates. It doesn't matter if he's got Halo; he can't revive back. He'll do his rush on the way out. He won't revive anybody, and he's gone. So decap's a good way of countering Vance. Crosshairs and decap is pretty much it. You don't necessarily have to counter him personally, but you can make it so that he doesn't Halo that way. Or you could decap him himself. If you decap him himself, he will not Halo back as well. And you cannot resist decap. You can resist crosshairs, but you can't resist decap. Her decap is what separates her, exactly. Like for instance, Tyrese, I don't think was a great character in the 6-star era, but it was a big deal because he had decap against when. I didn't get a Tyrese until Erica came out. When Erica came out, I picked up a Tyrese because that's when he became worth it. The updates this month are super disappointing. Who else could have gone in there? We've already gone through the list. What other character could have gone in there? Cal was the next event character. Harper. Like Conrad's a little bit forward, honestly. And then who's the other one? Skins? He's back here somewhere. Where is he? Oh, he's a Whisperer. He's invisible. The only character they could have put in was Cliff and Uncle Sam. And I think they didn't put in Cliff because he's just been in the Battle Pass. And Uncle Sam. Ash is back here, so she kind of had to be put in. Everyone that you see on your screen and before this is been already added, except Erica, who's only just come out of the war thing a second time, so she'll be added soon. Like, is literally the only characters they could realistically add were those that would make any sense. I think Conrad's been added way early though. I'm surprised, but it is what it is, you know. Kapoor literally just came out of war the first time. We're gonna have to see how they do the next season of war in terms of rewards. We'll have to see. Because previously they had the war reward character being like new, and then they had this the season before's war reward being in there as well, and that could happen with Kapoor. Wasn't quite for Mags on the Moon, Man on the Moon. Sorry, but yeah. Veronica to Gold Wheel and remove Gregory. I think Gregory should have been removed, yeah. But Veronica's like almost in the last page of promos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So she's literally like in the last page of 8 promos, except Vance, who just got released. You're never going to have one of the last 8 promos released. Like right now, you've got the 11th promo ago, which is Conrad. I think them adding leaders is not bad though. We didn't really have much selection before. Now we kind of got quite a bit of selection. Harper, Negan, Conrad. Harper, Negan, Conrad. Should have been Cliff, Sam, Michonne 2000. Yeah. These are all quite high up characters though. Look, they're all up here. These characters down here still have to be released. Like they have to release Ash somewhere. I think Ash should have been last month. Like I assumed Ash would be last month. Uncle Sam still needs to go somewhere, but I'm pretty sure they didn't do Uncle Sam because he's in this Merciless War event to still seem like the Merciless War event is a big deal. He'll probably be next month. And like I'm already saying this, Uncle Sam next month, Cliff next month. Michonne 2000 will be like Uncle Sam, where they'll hold her back for a couple of months, and then we'll probably get Sam and Tom, and then we're gonna have who are we gonna have? I think we'll have Rosita go into the Mythic Recruit Wheel next month, and then after that it will be Barker. And then after that, it will be Lydia. And then after that, it will be Skeleton Steve. So you know, that's how they do it. That's how they do it. Xmas soon after all the kids, their Amazon Google Play gift cards will... True enough. It's quite hard to make every update good. That's the thing. They can't just miss out on characters because they aren't as great as others. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Conrad was a huge disappointment. Other people are saying Conrad was the best addition in this time around. I think Conrad's a good leader. Why did they delay Limit Break 3 and Inner Circle to the late December? November was a good time to introduce it. I can't remember the exact dates which they said where World Champions stuff is going to happen. But I still think they're introducing it before World Champions is happening, so I think that's the most important thing for them. As long as it happens before World Champions, they know people are more likely to try and get things done, you know, for World Champions. Was hoping for Sam and Michonne 2K as well. I went with skins over King and Lydia Limit Broken, so I'm kind of pissed at myself. Yeah, I mean, I called that for sure, just because you can see how low down they are. Like right now, I'm calling it. Uncle Sam and Cliff will be next because there's just no one else. These two are just in the middle of lots of characters that are available. Like Zachary was honestly one of the biggest surprises because he got released before Ash. He got released before Uncle Sam. He got released before... Didn't he get released before Gov? Or like, no, he got released at the same time as Gov 2000. It's just like, what? Like, that one was odd. I would have expected them to hold him back a little bit, but yeah. Maybe it was to make Tara seem more of a good leader to pick up. But yeah, like Uncle Sam, Cliff, and I think they'll hold back Michonne 2000, like I said, and then Sam and Tom. I think those three are going to be like the next three. Like, I'm not sure which one will be medals though. I think Uncle Sam will be gold mythic tokens. I hope Cliff is medals so that people who did buy the battle pass could just get him to Limit Break 2 or Limit Break 3. And Sam and Tom, I think, will be bit shot. Sam and Tom would be actually a good bit shot character though. One of the better characters in there. And then they'd probably do one more character. I'm not sure who else, to be honest. And I think Rosita, like I said, I think Rosita will go to the normal Mythic wheel. I think that's it. I don't think there's anyone else we've missed. Kapoor, they're going to have to think of a way to do Erica and Kapoor. I think Erica maybe will go into gold medals as well. Honestly, that would be ideal for me. If they brought out Erica next month for gold medals, ideal. Because I personally do not have anyone who's close to being Limit Break 3 medic, but... Well, Erica's Limit Break 2 for me, but there's no way to get her. Mike gets a chance. It'll probably be the month after that. The way they'll do the event stuff, this is my guess. Next month will be Rosita. Month after that will be Barker. Month after that will be Lydia. They might do Lydia and Mike at the same time, but Lydia would go to the same way the other event characters did, and Mike might just go somewhere else. Like Mike might go into Bit Shop or something. Month after that, they will do Steve. Yeah, that'll be it. So in 3 months, Steve's will be accessible. 1, 2, 3. No, 4 months. So it takes 4 months for a free-to-play character to become accessible, but it takes 2 months for a promo. It doesn't make any sense to me, but yeah. Mythics was last March, so whatever era next, not too far away. I mean, historically, the eras have lasted a year and a half. But I don't think they have another era in them, honestly. I'd say they lose a massive percentage of players every time they release a new era. They'd be better off trying to think of an idea to make this one last as long as possible. I'm talking like forever. Which means they have to think of ways to make money other than power. But I don't know if they're doing that. I've got no idea. Good predictions, remember those? Yeah. But that would be see, next month has the potential to be really sick, right? Next month has the potential to be really sick. Uncle Sam and Cliff would really improve people's defense teams, like who are like free to play. I don't think Sam's a great character for me personally, but they are good defense team characters on paper, right? If you mod them correctly and stuff, and got Barker lead, you can make a reasonably tough, and especially as Andre's going to be, once Uncle Sam comes around, Andre will be grade 5 at that point, and then Uncle Sam will be more defensive there. That's pretty decent defensive characters. Sam and Tom, I think, is hit and miss. People don't like him, people do like him. I think they would most likely release this character in January, or wait, let me think. We're halfway through October, November, maybe halfway through December or halfway through January. This character is going to hold back quite heavily, and she's going to be really hard to get. Like Gold Mythic Token will most likely. They'll make it the hardest wheel. Don't say new era. Locke said he'll leave. I mean, it isn't that I'll leave. It's just literally my channel will die. When Mythics came out, my channel took a massive hit. The only reason I think I've said this before, the only reason I could continue making content for RTS after Mythics came out was because of all the green names you see in chat. That's it. Because if they didn't support my channel, I would not been able to make enough money to stay full time. I would have had to give up content creation and find a day job, and that would obviously massively reduce the amount of time I could put into content creation, and my channel would just disappeared. Like I would be getting like, I would be making less than half the amount of views that I get at the moment. Like half the amount of videos, you know. So it would still be like a nice support income, but yeah. Otherwise, it would have been the end, pretty much. So thank you very much if you are a green name in my chat. It's the only reason I could continue. Not even like I wanted to continue. Of course I want to continue, but the only reason I could was because, like, I think I said, the green names in my chat and the people who do super chats and Streamlabs donations is like, it amounts to over 20% of my income a month now. So it makes obviously a massive difference. And that's the only reason I'm full time now after Mythics came out. Before Mythics came out, it was like 5 to 10% of my income. My income's like almost half since Mythics have come out. It's pretty rough. We need to recruit a friend. Didn't we have that right at the beginning of the Mythic era? They did some like recruit a friend promotion. See, that was kind of cool. That was a kind of cool community thing that got people interested. That was like Call to Arms, honestly. That was Call to Arms event, but like by recruiting a friend. It's a shame they don't do more things like that. You know, that's the way it is. That is the way it is. It is the way it is. Okay, let me do the cleanup. I think I've got one more thing to do over here. Oh no, I don't. Already done it. S-class roadmap. Let's get through this. So I'd like it if they said like, okay, survivors, in the month of November, you have to kill 500 million walkers as a community. And they just did an update every Monday and Friday. They just did an update. You're at this many walkers, you're at this many walkers. As long as they can obviously track it. I'm pretty sure they can track it. Or like this weekend's war. I think they can track this where like how many attacks happen overall, not just like each faction and stuff, and then everyone gets the reward. That'd be so sick. I think the biggest money maker is Scrabble. I don't think so. I think it might make a reasonable amount of money, but I doubt it's the one that makes them the most. Well, I appreciate that, Wolfie. I do appreciate that. And yeah, they definitely they should do more community events. It's cool. Where everyone gets the rewards. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. I mean, it could just be one gold mythic crate, you know? It's 20% of a character now. That's like giving away 2,000 S-class cards. It isn't really that big a deal. You know? And it could be a character crate of one of the... Like, it could have all of the first 25 characters in there. Which are none of them are, like, spectacular. But for newer players, getting a Wayland, getting a Negan. You know, for me and you, for most veterans, that's just maybe like getting Limit Break 1 or Limit Break 2 of a particular character. Or maybe Limit Break 3. But yeah, or maybe you could. Now this would be sick. Now I think they should do this maybe. If they brought out a crate, doesn't have to be part of a community event, but imagine they had a crate with Andrew 2000 in it, Ico, Bruce, Ivan Nova, and Cal. So former event characters, and they brought that out. That would be pretty good. Like a gold mythic of your choice from one of the former event characters. Like, I've been looking back on my content to see what people really were interested in. And man, gold bricks, people really were interested in gold bricks. Anything that I did that was gold bricks related, man, the video just blew up. Whether it was talking about the next potential gold bricks, what I'd like to see, the gold bricks character themselves. Like, gold bricks was just like hype. Was proper hype. And I think there's only one thing in the Mythic era that's just as hype, and that's Limit Break. But unfortunately, depending on how you see it, but there's only 3 Limit Breaks. So once Limit Break 3 happens, that's it. The hype of like what the things that are unlocked is going to be kind of like reduced. So yeah. We'll have to find some game we can all start at the same time. I'm actually going to be playing a new game on my channel in the next like couple of weeks. So do stay tuned for that. I'll announce more soon enough, but I will be starting it from scratch, and I'm going to be playing that. I'm also going to be starting an alliance in that game. So if people are interested, do let me know. But I'm going to be streaming it the first time I play it. So stay tuned for that. It'll probably be in about a week and a half's time. It might be on the Sunday, not this Sunday, but the Sunday after, or it might be not this Friday, but the Friday after. I'm not sure. I love that idea. It would help sow some of those event tunes. Yeah, and it would help people who weren't around for those events just like get some event characters. It's not like any of them are crazy. Aiko's a decent leader. Cal's okay because he's got Guardian Shield. Like, I've used Cal a couple of times on Conquest. I've never used Bruce, but I think Bruce would be usable if Faction Assault ever came back. So there are some usability in some of these characters, like, you know. Lock forever, one of the best. Okay. Another game to join Lock on? Yeah, it'll probably be in about a week and a half's time or something. But like I said, I'll announce more closer to the time. But it is it will be I'll be streaming it for sure. Did I not do the last stage? Why didn't I do the last stage? That's so weird. Like, what? Just like, wait. I was like, I'm pretty sure I completed this. That nearly went bad. That nearly went bad. Okay, guys. I think that's going to be the end of my stream. I'm going to leave my stream here. Stream for 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours. I'm going to get rid of my energy too, because I'm going to go play some New Worlds. I haven't played New World in a few days, and I'm feeling it. So, I'll see you on my next stream, guys. My next stream will be Saturday, because it'll be CRW. And after that will be Monday, because it'll be Monday stream. Monday will be the release of the next Battle Pass. There'll be Battle Pass information released over the weekend, no doubt, so I'll bring you that information. But I will be doing a release stream of the next Battle Pass. As you can see, there's 3 days. Well, no, that's the wrong one. There is 3 days left on this current Battle Pass. If you haven't completed already, this is your last chance to do so. If you haven't bought the key already, this is one of your last chances to do so. Yo, what's up, Noah? What happened? What's happened, Noah? I'm waiting for Noah. He's gonna meme me right now, I can feel it. I'm gonna get memed. Let me just get this. Oh, is that the roadmap? Something ain't right. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm gonna bounce, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. I just love that video. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, goodbye, guys. Goodbye, goodbye.